Alright guys, welcome to the stream today. It's nice to see you back. Welcome. We are jumping in directly to Digimon World 2, and this is of course the alternative mod. Our story continues. Hopefully you guys have been keeping up with the playthrough so far. One thing I want to quickly talk to here is Sheena. Sheena's got some stuff for us here. I got another pile of RV ROMs for each type. Are you interested? I guess Sheena's selling her store. She did talk about that. Revivals for certain types of Digimon. That's kind of interesting. Very expensive though. You might notice, guys, having come from the last part of the playthrough into today's playthrough, you might notice that there are some differences. Some of the eagle-eyed amongst you might have realised that we actually do have a different collection of bits than we had the last time. And that's because we have been doing a little bonus stream again. I always disclose to you guys that sometimes on a Saturday, we end up doing like a bonus Digimon stream where we play for a few hours. And the reason for this is to just train up our Digimon and get out some of the boring bits of the playthrough. Parts of the playthrough that I would probably consider to be filler at this point, where we train up our Digimon, but we don't do anything new. So on Saturday, we played through for about 3 hours. We did a bunch of training, farmed a bunch of money, but we didn't do any new dungeons, no new boss battles, no new story, and certainly no Digivolutions. The good news is that for you guys coming in today, we get to kick the stream off with 3 Digivolutions immediately. 3 ultimate Digivolutions, I might add. So here's what you guys get to see. This is the fruits of our labour on Saturday. So we had Devigimon, Mojimon, and Airdramon when you guys last were watching. If you guys were watching the VODs on YouTube, of course. Then the last episode of the playthrough, we would have had Airdramon, Mojimon, and Devigimon at level 1. We have managed on Saturday to get these guys all the way up to 21. In fact, I think they started at 11 because they went down to champion, that's right. So we went from 11 to 21. We did about 10 levels of grinding on Saturday. Chatted a bunch of nonsense and just sat in one of the older dungeons grinding. So we get to see these Digivolutions now. So, bit of an evil twist on today's Let's Play episode, which is quite exciting. We're going to have a bunch of evil Digis here, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So our first one is obviously Chimeramon. Very cool to see. I've been watching through Digimon Season 2, 02 of the anime, recently, and Chimeramon makes an appearance in there for the first time, and now we actually have him in-game. 6 DP on this guy. Very, very excited to see how this guy cooks. Maybe he'll be great, maybe he'll be really bad. The cool news is he's actually data type, so he's on brand with our starting squad with the Blue Falcons, so that's kind of nice. Next up we have Mojimon, and he is going to Digivolve into Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon is normally a vaccine type, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what Tyrannomon's going to be on the alternative mod, but let's have a look. Tyrannomon's got a bit of a Monzimon feel to him. He is vaccine, ultimate, and he is a darkness type Digimon. Looks kind of cute, looks kind of interesting. These guys are going to be going all the way up to Mega level, by the way. So, although these Digimon are in their current form like this, they will eventually be growing into Mega. Whether we see that today or not, I'm not sure, but we can certainly try. Lastly, Airdramon, with 6 DP, is going to turn into Megadramon, which we did actually get to see in this playthrough earlier on, but we didn't get to use him. Now we get to see him in all of his glory. The main man himself, and if I'm not much mistaken, he is virus type, so we now have 1 vaccine, 1 data, 1 virus, which is a really nice balance to the party. Unplanned, actually, but very cool. So, these guys are going to go up to Mega level. They have just hit Ultimate. We're going to level them up, get their new ability that they get at Ultimate level, and then push them up to Mega. When we get them up to Mega level, we are going to then de-Digivolve them one last time so that we can push up their level cap even higher, get a bunch of new Megas, and just enjoy the rest of the game at that point. I think we should be able to smash the game, honestly, once we get to that stage, but we have a lot of work to do in the process. My aim today is to get these guys up to Mega and push through some dungeons for the first time in a long time. Obviously, we're going to be learning a bunch of moves, so there'll be a little bit of move management today as we get going. But other than that, we should be good. We also have Florizimon here, who is almost able to Digivolve into Ultimate. He is actually going to turn into Megadramon as well, which is a little bit unfortunate that we've got an overlap here, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. This guy is a filler Digimon, and he will be fused into the main line eventually once he hits Ultimate. And in the meantime, I've had some other Digimon with us as well. We still have Bob of Chaos. Lilymon can be fused into the main team. And then I was training up a Ninjamon just for the crack. I think this guy can actually get to Ultimate, so I had him with us. We were doing a bit of training with him on Saturday, but not really that much. Raremon is capped out at 20, so he's not really that great, but that is where we are at, guys. We are going to try and push through the game today and actually make progress for the first time in what feels like 4 or 5 episodes. In reality, it's probably not that much, but yeah. Right, good morning, Wolfie. How you been? Hello, Gary. How's it going? Very welcome to you guys. Sorry, I've done a bit of my spiel, guys, as we get our episode for YouTube underway today. We're going into the Coastal Depot, and I think we've got pretty much everything we need. I'm a little bit nervous about my resources, honestly. But hopefully we're okay. We're going to find items in the dungeon as well, so I'm hoping that that carries us a little bit. I'm definitely super greedy with all the toy tanks, but maybe this will be enough. And if it's not, then I apologise. Coastal Depot. We have to get through this today. We have to make a punch through. Try and make a bit of progress. I'm going to be taking a lot of the early fights to get some early levels, which might slow down our progress, but for the most part, we should be okay. I don't think we'll lose to the boss here, but stranger things have happened. I think more than likely, if anything's going to look like come back to bite us in the butt here and haunt us, is probably our lack of energy. Or the ghost-type Digimon that are standing in front of us, one of the two. Okay, let's see how we get on against Bakumon here. Are you sure there weren't new parts already? I'm not sure, no, Chaotix. I'm pretty sure I've went and spoke to them about certain stuff, but I don't think we have a lot of selection. I could be wrong, though. There might be. There might be a decent selection of new stuff at the engineer, but I think we're pretty much up to date. We haven't seen, like, new storage space. We haven't seen, like, new engines, new AP packs in a long time. I think there's new catchable items. Like, I think the toy tank is the best varied toy that I can use at the moment, but everything else I don't know. Sarpaku Vec, our ex-Tyrannomon in the middle here, is so small, dude. I didn't think he was going to be that little. I have no idea what these Digimon are going to learn. Sometimes the little Digimon actually have the most powerful moves. Or at least the most useful moves. We'll see what ex-Tyrannomon gets as his. I don't want you guys to tell me if the moves are bad or not before we get them, because I'm willing to make that leap on my own. But I think we're going to have this squad for quite some time. I'm going to try my best to not dwindle on them for too long, but obviously we want to be making progress when we can. It's a Woodmon. Probably isn't anything new yet. We'll probably be after this one. Yeah, I'm hoping so soon. In the meantime, we can just save up all of our money, guys. I've spent a lot of money in the game recently just kidnapping new Digimon, spending a lot of in-game bits.
Some weird mail came in for Bebop Bebop.
Nevek, thank you.
Hello? Is this thing on?
It is, yeah.
The team is looking great, but those names talk about alphabet soup.
I know, Nevek, I'm sorry, but thank you. Nevek, it's good to see you today. Nevek doing a little donation through the PayPal today rather than the Super Chat. Nevek, what's up, homie? Thank you. And then we had another donation from Anon Umus. Donated £10 and said, can we get a Digimon named Lil Fire Truck? You guys are certainly something, I tell you, is that. So, yeah, we're going to try our best to achieve that today. I'll try my best, guys. We are going to be catching new Digimon throughout this playthrough. There's going to be 2 more Digimon that we catch. Maybe 1 more at the very least. Because I've got Lilymon, who's level 22. She's going to give 4 levels to someone. And 1 ultimate move. But we're going to have to catch another Digimon in the wild. An ultimate Digimon at some point when they start appearing. Going to catch an ultimate Digimon, level up to as high as possible. And start fusing that into the main squad. Obviously, we're grinding up Florizimon, who has just became, or will become Megadramon. So we'll have another Megadramon for fusing into the squad as well. But for the most part, we're doing pretty well. The playthrough has been long and it's been taxing at times, but also really fun. So I hope you guys, if you have made it this far and you are watching right now on YouTube, then you guys are the real ones. You guys are the homies. Thank you so much for that. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you're enjoying the playthrough, and shoot me a like if you can do. That would be really helpful. A lot of our recent uploads of this playthrough to YouTube, you get like 300, anywhere between like 200 to like 400 views and like 10 likes. So if you guys want to help out the playthrough today, you can do so by smashing the like button. I know it's criminal, but that's just the way it be. That's the game we have to play sometimes. Feel free to help out if you would like to. Same goes for the live stream as well. You can actually like the live stream. If you guys are on YouTube today, liking the live stream really helps push it to other people. So yeah. Have you read the next Liberator chapter? I have not. Not yet, Skills, no. I spent a lot of time last night watching TV with Mrs. Wolfie. I actually didn't play any games on Sunday at all. I played RuneScape on my phone for an hour in the evening when I was sitting talking to Mrs. Wolfie. But I didn't play any games on Sunday, which is a shame because I was planning to. I didn't read Liberators either. I did start a new audiobook, which you guys might be interested in, I don't know. I started the... I believe it's called... I'll tell you right now, pull up on my phone. So I finished the Lightbringer Saga Book 2. which was called The Blinding Knife. And now I've started a new series called The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. I think book one's called The Lies of Loch Lamora. The actual series itself is called... I think it's called the Gentleman Bastard series, or the Bastard Gentleman series, or something like that. But I've only just started book one, and it's been good so far. Different kind of angle to some of the other books we've read recently. This one's about thieves, a gang of thieves, or at least at the moment that's what it looks like. Don't know if that'll change later. Do you know what? Nivek, I read book one of Lightbringer, which was called The Black Prism, and then I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. And then for a long time, I do this a lot with my fantasy novels. I take large breaks between the novels. I took a large break between Lightbringer book 1 and Lightbringer book 2, and I eventually said, right, it's time to get back in, jump back into the saddle, and start book 2, and I absolutely loved it. Book 2 was much better in my opinion. Book 1 was great, but I really enjoyed book 2. It really kind of accelerated things, and I just, maybe it's because I was mentally in a better place or whatever, but I really enjoyed it. So that was The Blinding Knife. I had quite a good ending as well. I thought there was going to be a lot of things at the end where I was like, oh my god, he, she, it, they're all going to die. And yeah, lots of things happened. And I'm excited to start book 3. I will definitely read book 3 if I can at some point. So, yeah. I binge series so stuff blends together. Never ask what happens in what book because I have no idea. Yeah, Nivek, that's how I feel. So when I listen to my books, right, I listen to the audiobooks, I absolutely love them. Also, I can kind of get through them faster as well, because what I do is I put the audiobook on like 1.2 speed, and then I'll just listen to the audiobook while I'm out walking, while I'm out, while I'm working out, while I'm jogging, whatever. When I was doing gardening at the weekend, guys, I told you guys I was out with the lawnmower cutting the grass out back, and I had my headphones on just listening to my audiobook. So any opportunity I can get where I'm not concentrating on talking to someone or doing something, I'll listen to my books. And I take breaks because it normally takes me a while to get through them, but sometimes I'll read that one book that is so good that I need to go on to the next one immediately. I do that sometimes. I do jump from A into B sometimes, but... Alpha says hello. Wolfpack Serenity gives Alpha a sub. Alpha, what's up, home? Good to see you. I've got Anas, ex-gamer. Thank you for the follow, Anas. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, guys. Thank you so much, and it's good to see us. But yeah, see today, guys, like if I didn't stream today, let's say I took a random day off today. Let's say I wanted to take a random day off. I would have probably... I would go outside right now, I'd put my headphones on, I'd put my sunglasses on, and I'd go for like an hour walk somewhere, just in the woods, and just listen to my audiobook. That's what I would choose to do with my day if I had a day off today. So yeah, I blast through them, but I do like hopping between the novels. I like hopping between them because I get too immersed in like one author's voice. Or not too immersed, that's like the wrong word, but I get kind of a bit fed up eventually. We get Heat Viper here, which is a standard attack, 42.5 damage from Chimeramon. We also have Smiley Bomb as well, 1.5 AP on counter machine damage. So 1.5 is decent damage, to be honest. What is that? 30 at 17, 40, 52 damage? Quick maths? Something like that, 52.5. It's a lot of damage if you can actually land the counter. That could be huge, yeah. Okay, so let's do this properly then. So, Heat Viper I'm going to put in at the top of my moves, but not above my AoE. So this is going to be a bit silly, but we're going to put all of these guys back in. We're going to put Ice Arrow at the top. Then we're going to do Heat Viper, being our most powerful move possible. And then we've got our injury. We've got our copy to target darkness, Foxfire, Hydro Pressure for a bit of water damage, and then interrupt, and then our passive. Okay, cool. Very nice. Heat Viper looks kind of sexy. We're going to see what that looks like soon. Pretty Attack. The pink dinosaur learned Pretty Attack as its main move. Demotivate target. It's got no element and just has 35 AP. I have no idea what that means. That looks pretty bad, guys. Demotivate target. That looks pretty bad. That looks pretty shocking. Let's tidy this up then. I have no idea what demotivate means. Is that what that's just the name of the move? It has no passive status or anything, right? Let's just take paralysis, I think. Might get rid of poison ivy. We'll keep that. Okay, last but not least, genocide attack. Targets can't heal 35 machine damage. It's quite useful. We also get Vulcan's hammer, which is massive. Just a step up from Meteor Wing, so we're actually going to move all of this across. And we're going to put Vulcan's hammer in the top from Zudomon. And then we're going to go with, let's see here. We've got Meteor Wing as well. We don't really need both, but I'll probably keep both. We can maybe get rid of Dohatsuten. We've obviously got 60% chance to paralyze, which is really good, so... Right, genocide attack, 35 damage, target can't heal, quite useful. Quite expensive though. Let's go ahead and put that in, and then we'll put in Crimson Nail. And then we're probably going to put in Mega Flame, Heaven's Knuckle, 33% chance. I'll put the 66% in before the both. Keep Dohatsuten. Sonic Crusher can stick around as well. Bit of a riot, honestly, but okay, good. What we can do here, guys, is now we've had a level up and we've learned all the moves. We'll make a save file. And then push on a little bit. Sorry that took more than it should have, but... Ronan, Dishonorable Ronan says, I'm reading The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie at the moment. Book 1 is the first Law trilogy. It's pretty good. Just a slow burn for the first half of the book. Logan Ninefingers. Logan Ninefingers and the crew, the Dogman. Yeah, Ronan, I've read book 1, I've read book 2, and I actually own book 3, I've just not started it. Logan Ninefingers, the first Law by Joe Abercrombie, I also felt the same as you, Ronan. I felt like the first time I read it, I actually got bored and stopped, and then I went back to it. That series is so highly rated on Audible, right? It's got very, very good ratings. It was J-Cram that recommended the first Law to me. I didn't love book 1, but when I read book 2, I enjoyed it a lot more. And now I'm really excited to finish the series. I just haven't done it yet, but I actually own that book. That's a book that I knew I would read, so I just bought it. I never do that. I always keep my tokens quite flexible so that when I have a random desire to pick a book, I can just choose it. But with Logan Ninefingers and that series, I knew I was going to finish it, so I just bought it. So I now own that. I just haven't started it, but... Ronan, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. What I felt with that series is that it's one of these fantasy novels where they don't really tell you what anything means. They just mention things as if you're supposed to know what they are. And what I mean is, like, they'll talk about, like, the Shanker, and they'll talk about, like, the city being at war, and they'll talk about, like, what's happening to the character, but you don't really get an overview perspective of the whole world at the start. Which is just a different way of storytelling, honestly. Some people really enjoy that, but I felt myself being quite disorientated quite a lot when I was listening to that at first. Like, they would be fighting a battle, and I had no idea if they were fighting humans or monsters. And I didn't even know what the monsters were or what they looked like or anything. I couldn't really visualize what was going on. I just knew they were in combat. It's just a little bit confusing sometimes, but I do think that series is really good. Bias is the wizard, isn't he? But yeah, I'd recommend these books. I said to Mrs. Wolf recently, you know how earlier we talked about making a Digimon video, like theory crafting, like cool ideas for a Digimon game? I'd like to do a YouTube video at some point where I cover like 10 fantasy books that I read and then like recommend them or not recommend them based on how I enjoyed them. I thought about doing that at some point because I've read a lot of books in the last 2 years. Ever since COVID, actually, which is over 3 years ago at this point, which is crazy. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I just never know when I'd find time to do a project like that because it really would just be for fun. And then to spend my days off doing that, I'm like, man, I'd rather just sit and do nothing on the couch, you know? So I don't know. Alpha, how you doing today anyway? Diesel Kid gifted, or sorry, Diesel sub resubscribed for 50 months and said, man, I've known you longer than most of my kids. And you love me twice as much, Diesel, am I right? Diesel, I know there's things in your life that you take for granted. The cow, the kids, and me. Don't worry, I'm not offended. Love you, Diesel Kid. Thank you for the resub. Are you still here, Mr. Diesel Kid? What's happening? How have you been? How's Mrs. Diesel Kid? That's what we all want to know. I like Abercrombie's writing style a lot. He just takes a long time to set things up. Yeah, he doesn't seem in a rush. I really get in two minds about these kind of books. Like, on one hand, I think to myself, this is more beautifully written than anything I could ever produce in my life, right? Like, I could never produce this kind of quality. But then sometimes there is a world where sometimes when you're reading these books, these fantasy novels, and they take ages and ages and ages to actually build up to something, or set, like you said, like, they take a long time to set something up. I get a bit, you know, I don't want to say impatient, but I start to think to myself, man, I could read like 1,000 books today, and I've chosen this one. You better get your shit together soon, or otherwise I'm panning it. Now, a lot of people might look at that and think, well, Jack, geez, give it some time or whatever, but, you know, if you spend like 100 pages telling me about a character who is on a trip, but you don't know where he's from, what direction he's going in, like, instead of telling me he's heading from north to south, you tell me he's going from X fantasy name A to X fantasy name B, 2 countries or cities or villages or whatever that you've never heard of. It's hard to visualize where he's going, or what he's doing, or what the purpose is. Like, what is the overall picture? It's, you know, when you're telling me how the character feels, if I can't put him into an environment that I can almost visualize and see, if I don't know like what his motives are, I don't really give a shit about how he's feeling, because I haven't gotten through the first. It's like, I need to know who the character is, what he's like, what she's like, her strengths and weaknesses, what her motives are, and then that's when you start to care about them. But if you take too long to get to that, I'm like, bro, it feels a bit kind of self-indulgent sometimes. It's like you're stringing the reader along, but if you do that too much, it gets a bit like, for me, it just gets a bit taxing. I don't think that every book should be written the same way, where it's like, you know, this character is Jimmy. Jimmy lives in this world. This world is in disarray because the queen is angry with the king, and they come from the north, south, east, and west. And it's not like every single book you ever read should be written that way, because if every book was written in that same structure, it'd be really boring. But sometimes it's nice to have a little overview of who is where and what is happening. And when books don't do that for so many chapters, I do start to get very confused as to what's going on and what they're doing, you know? But that's just me as a person. I'm not saying everybody feels that way. I think a lot of people would just read a book and just plod along, just enjoying what's happening in the here and now. I like to see where the character's going and what they're doing. So if my character is getting attacked in the woods by a band of unicorns, yes, I can spend a chapter reading about the fight with the unicorns, but if I don't understand what his main agenda is or what he's doing before that, then I'm like, I don't really care what's happening in the fight, because I want to know where he's going and what he's doing. I don't know if that's like an impatience thing or whatever, but some books though, and this is what I mean, maybe this is a better way of explaining it, right? Sometimes I will read a book, and the book will start its first 100 pages talking about the character who's on the road. Let's say there's a man on a horse and he's traveling, and that's the only character you know in the beginning. So you're following this guy, he's walking along the road, he's got a horse, and you know that he's going to the next kingdom. He's going looking for his son or something, his dad. It's a Fallout book, right? He's going across, right? You could read this book for 100 pages, and you think to yourself, right, he's got a sword, so you know that it's like a kind of somewhat semi-medieval setting. So he's got a sword, and he's on a horse, right? So there's no cars, there's no guns, so you're kind of picturesque. You're putting that in perspective. And then you're reading the book, and you're reading the book, and you're reading the book. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, like a zombie will attack him, and you're like, oh, so there's zombies in this world. It's not like a humans versus humans, there's also monsters. But sometimes the book won't tell you that for 200 pages. So you've got this image in your head as to what the world's like, and then they'll just throw a curveball at you, where it's like, oh, a dragon attacks them, and it's like, oh, so there's dragons in this world. It's not been mentioned before, you're just kind of like slowly learning this. To me, that could be quite nice to just experience the world being rolled out, but then it makes you feel like you don't really understand. It's almost like if they haven't disclosed that that's a possibility before it happens, it kind of feels like the author's just pulling it out of his ass. And you're like, if done correctly, it can be really nice. It can be a really immersive, slow build-up where you're like, oh my god, a dragon. But then I'm like, well, you know, I don't know. It's really hard to explain this. I know exactly what you're saying. I have a whole mental map of Roshar from the Stormlight Archive. Yeah, like, okay, I'll give you guys another series that does this kind of a bit wildly. And again, maybe I'm just misremembering some of these guys, so please, I apologize in advance. If these books and these worlds have been explained really clearly and distinctively at the start of the novels, and I've just forgotten, I apologize. But the two novels, The Name of the Wind and Wise Man's Fear, is a trilogy called The King Killer Chronicle, another set of fantasy novels, right? That involves magic and, you know, kind of an old school kind of medieval fantasy setting, like swords, kingdoms, the king, all that kind of stuff with a bit of magic threaded in there. At the beginning of the book, I knew that the main character was traveling with his family, but again, like, I couldn't visualize where he was on a planet. I'd really like, I don't know if this is just me being a simpleton, but like, I really like when some books do actually give you a map on the inside cover of the book. So that, see, when the book tells you 50 pages in that they're going from High Rothgar to the Temple District 200 miles away, but they don't tell you if they're going east-west. They're going from continent A to continent B. You're like, well, how many continents is there? Is that like a 2-year journey on a boat? Is that like a 10-minute journey by horseback? Like, what are we talking here? See, when there's a book, like a map in the inside of the front cover, you can't do this with audiobooks, by the way. But you can go like this. Oh, so he's traveling from High Hrothgar to the Cloud District. Right, flick through back to the front of the book, and then you're like, right, so he's there, and he's going here. Oh, so he's going that way. So see, when they tell you that he has to travel through the treacherous mountain pass, you can actually look and be like, oh yeah, there is the mountain. Yeah, there's the mountains there. I can see it. So when the author says, oh, he's going through the mountains, you're like, oh, he's not just making that up. You know, you can actually visualize it. You know, when it's a book that jumps between characters, you've got the good guy in continent A, and then you've got the other character. Either it's the villain or the girl character or someone else who's like on the other side of the world. You can then say, oh, he's in East Anglia, across the narrow seas. It's like, all right, cool, where is that? And then you flick to the map and you're like, oh, she's miles away from him. They're not going to bang into each other anytime soon. I now know what's happening. It's nice when you have the little map to kind of visualize it, but only certain places do that, you know. One Final Fantasy that did a really good job of helping you understand the realm as a whole with little tidbits was Final Fantasy 16. And we talked about this a lot when we were playing through it together, guys, didn't we? Like, Final Fantasy 16, which is the latest kind of mainline single-player Final Fantasy game, with Clive and whatnot, it did a great job of saying, here's where Clive is, here's where the Sand Nation is, here where the guy on the horse is, this bad guy is from here, and then it constantly showed you with arrows or like figureheads of people moving to attack certain continents. You can actually see in the little cinematic moments, like, oh, so this army fighting that army, that's Army A, they're from that region, and this army is from that region. Okay, when they clash, I understand where they're coming from, you know? It's not just a cluster. Maybe some people can just go along with the flow and just, like, read a book and not give a shit about the overarching stuff, but to me, that's so important. Right, we're going to take all these out, we're going to put them back in. Evil Wind up the top for sure, followed by Ice Arrow, followed by our main move, which is Heat Viper, Drill Spin, Copy Status. Probably going to ditch one of these. I like having the water move, but Smiley Bomb is a counter. Can we get rid of Hydro Pressure? Is it too late? No, let's just keep it. Kaiser Nail is back, 66% to injured is really good. Wait, Shell Phalanx? That only does 17.5. Oh. That's disappointing. I didn't realise that was so weak. Still unfortunately going to put it at the top though. Holy Arrow can stay at the top. Kaiser Nail is really powerful though. Actually, I don't know if we do put it at the top. I think we put it. Let's just keep it nice and simple, guys. Get rid of Hyper Cannon. Heaven Seal is huge. Absolutely massive. We're definitely taking that. What are we getting rid of? Right. I'll also get rid of this. Time to chuck this away, I think. Just tidying up the moves. We're culling the herd a little bit, trimming the fat, which is a slow process, but it shows you all the zaps that could kill the nest. I usually keep one zap. Oh, I see Nivek. So when I click on the nest itself, it will, if the item is available in the options, it means it will work. Fantastic. That's good to know. Sorry, guys. So let's have a look at Siegramon really quickly in our list of Digivolutions. We catch a Siegramon raw and wriggling. Siegemon's going to become Mega Siegramon with 0 DP. Mega Siegramon. Not to be confused with Waru Siegramon. Oh, he just turns into Metal Siegramon, actually. Ah. Oh, we could just catch the Siegemon and have Metal Siegemon in the team. The level cap would come into play, obviously, but he doesn't actually need any DP, so we only realistically have to fuse him twice. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I'd have to get him high enough to get up to Mega, though, which is a lot of work. A lot of level cap fusions. But maybe if I can fuse Mega Siegmon into my team, then we can get the Betamon into the Metal Siegmon with one of our existing Digimon. I actually don't think that's a bad idea, honestly. So Mega Siegemon's probably going to go at 21 and then evolve. He won't get his finishing move, though, which kind of sucks. Mega Siegemon would go straight into... I mean, it's maybe worth... Should we do it for science? He's quite far away. If I catch another Siegemon later that's level 15, I will feel disappointment in my heart. I don't think it's... I think it's worth a shot. Let's go for it, guys. Obviously, this is a data Digimon, so it'd be nice to, like, catch this with... Be nice to catch it with my data items, but I've packed a lot of items for the road, so... Maybe this is our window. LEC should hire you as a coach. Definitely not. Guys, I'm just a fucking shitter with some thoughts on the game. I'm not saying that like I know everything, and like I said, you know when you talk about what should happen in a League of Legends games, it's so silly sometimes, because I used to watch coaches who talk about, oh, if you do X, you do Y, you do Z, right? This chain of do this, do this, do this, win the game. But in reality, it's never ever that simple. That's just the theory that operates on a premise, and that premise is nobody makes any mistakes. But League of Legends is full of people making mistakes all the time. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Dumpster could play out of his mind. They could catch Caitlyn, they could catch Lulu, kill them. The Tryndamere and the Darius come over, they kill them too. Best case scenario. The timeline, Doctor Strange pulling the fucking Thanos. The timeline where they beat Thanos out of the thousands of opportunities, right? You barrel it down mid, and you're pushing the inhib. Caitlyn comes out, you kill her again. Maybe your bot lane base. Maybe your ADC bases. Maybe your ADC walks off to farm a camp, your top laner goes off to push a wave, your jungler goes off to do something else silly. You know, there's opportunity for thousands of mistakes. So, you know, this kind of like speculation of this is how you win, it's obviously based on the premise of like, you have to get super turbo lucky. And it's never just as easy as do this and win. It's never like that. It's just, if you do this and things go well, you have a chance to win. So, again, speculating about things like this is really... It's phantasmical, almost, you know? It's a bit whimsical. Which is why I don't like getting into it too much sometimes, but it's also really fun to talk about. There's a world where I think if you had won that game, it would have been through killing Caitlyn, which was actually the... You know, true enough, that was like the moments where you came closest when you caught her out of position. The other teammates, she was the good player. She was their win con. And no matter if Lulu's attached to her as like a bot lane win con or whatever, bot lane diff, whatever, but Caitlyn was the core part of what you needed to kill, and obviously it's hard to make that work, but I can also see that super clearly watching the game as well. When I'm playing the game, it's so hard to recognize some of these things sometimes, because you're locked in, you're focused on where to go and what to do, and that can be very distracting. You can't see the big picture. And also, you can maybe see the big picture, but not make it work. Not be able to actually execute on what you want to do. Shigemon's coming closer. We're running out of time here. We really need a medium heart right now. Good. He's very slow though, actually. There we go. Big heart. Excellent. We're going to get ourselves a Sigemon, guys. Let's do it. I'm going to run P, guys, before we catch this guy. Hey, Maester, how's it going? What's up? Who doesn't love a good golem quote? Maester, how's it going, man? Did you watch the boxing? Did you watch it? Need to be very careful here not to kill the wrong target. We're going to kill Colamon first, and we are going to Crimson Nail Shellmon. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Oh, Kid. Where did Diesel Kid go? Anyway, I missed Diesel Kid. He came in, said hello, dropped one of the longest subs we have on the channel, and then just went to milk a cow or something. What's he like? That Diesel Kid. That little rascal. Can I choose Genocide? Oh. Let's have a look at Genocide Attack, guys. From Megadramon. I'm actually scared to like say that word out loud now, because I know that YouTube is so good at like detecting what you say. And I will end up getting demonetized if I keep using that word over and over. I know it's so sad, but if I record a 4-hour video and I say that move's name like 20 times, I'm pretty sure I will just get automatically demonetized. So I'm trying not to say it, but... It was a great fight, Mick, right? It was very back and forward. It was very, very, very forward. If I was to think at the start of the season, go 8-1 so far, I'd take it. Yeah, oh no, it's superb, Dumpster. It's superb. And you can't win them all as well, Dumpy. That's like super important to remember. That's like a key part of success in these games. You literally just cannot win them all. You're gonna lose some, and you're gonna lose some easy games. You're gonna win some really hard games, and vice versa. So it is what it is. Let's have a look at this move, and then I think I can get away with a little move here. Let's go. Actually, do you know what? Let's just right, sure. I'll tell you what. Let's do it. Pretty attack. Let's do it. We'll do it next turn. Guard. I've changed my mind again. Where's my AoE? Is it just this shit? Alright, you can guard. Right. Shijimon's got a little hole in his head. I wonder if that's something I can fix on the emulator. A lot of settings for the emulator, you can tweak these little graphical glitches. You can set little plugins and stuff, or little effects, so that it like fills in the gaps, some of the shades and stuff. I just don't know what to do and what to push. There's a guy on YouTube who's very good at giving you duck station guides, and I forgot what his name is, but you can find him for sure. He puts a lot of effort into his videos, like a lot of effort, and it's super helpful. Alright, let's have a look at pretty attack here on Digimon. Let's see what this does. And then we'll finish him off with Mega Flame. Fire in a War is probably bad. Let's do Crimson Nail. I think Dark in a Water is quite good. We're going to be able to name this guy. We're going to name this guy Lil Fire Truck. In fact, we should probably call this guy Yakiku, because he doesn't really look like a fire truck. Huge damage. Wigglytuff says, Darren Wolfie, anyone ever tell you you look like you always land on your feet? Guys, when I was in the garden on Saturday, I tripped over a step walking backwards and fell on my butt. I was pulling the lawnmower out and I was moving backwards, and there was a tiny little step on the path and I tripped backwards over it. There's ground zero, that's came back. Okay, we actually need that. Probably below... Actually no, because we have Heat Viper now. Do we just dump it? It's just the same damage. Do you know what? How whack would that be to not take this move? I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I don't think I can bring myself to ignore it, but there's a world where we don't need that. The tidy person in me wants me to do it. Giga Heal. Perfect. Let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of Icicle Shot. I'm scared. Let's just take it. Giga Heal is huge. 2 heals on our team. And obviously Digimon wants to join us, which is great. Let's do it. Alright guys, Digimon, welcome to the squad, homie. I don't know when you're going to see use or when we're going to see some love. If I see another Digimon that's level 15, guys, I will catch it, because it will replace this one. But we're going to go ahead and name this guy after one of our donations on Saturday. This donation was from Mr. Draco, so Draco, thanks for being amazing and supporting us. Let's go ahead and go with I call this guy Yakiku. It's kind of like Junku, but Yakiku. Yaki, welcome to the squad. Pick that one off the list. Excellent. When this guy will see training, I don't know. We have to be kind of careful with that. Just going to make sure we save our progress. I really do want to beat this dungeon just now, because it's going to open up the game and give us a whole nother bunch of stuff to do. Whole nother bunch of equipment and upgrades and new dungeons, new Digimon. Maybe even a Mega Digimon in the wild if we're really lucky. That would be super good. It would save us training up the Digimon that doesn't really necessarily need to be trained up. Dronzer, how are you doing today? What's up, buddy? It's nice to see you. How are you on this fine Monday? I'm doing great, Dronzer. Welcome. And thank you for coming to visit me. Digimon, Colamon, Shellmon, and there is a gap on the other side of this room. I think we have to go forward here. Lots of mines on the map that I can see, which is probably a good thing, because if there's mines I can see, it means there's probably not a lot of other mines there. Sheer heart attack with 100 bits. Yo, Sheer, what's up? Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Ronan says, which plan did you commit to for the kids? Feral Zombie Crazy Joe or Death Hockey? Ronan, do you know what? It's still up to the working, so we're still in the final phases of deliberating. Luckily, the wall hasn't been destroyed yet. The kids are hopefully in school right now, so all we have to do is make sure they don't mess it up over the next few days. The concrete we used was like ready-made dry concrete. It's not very good. And I don't think me and my dad done a great job. I don't think it's going to hold the wall together from like more attacks. If the kids come back and try and break it again, they will probably be able to break it fairly easily. Which sucks. But that's just because me and my dad are like novice bricklayers, right? We don't really know what we're doing. It looks great, it looks fine, and it'll hold against against the weather and stuff, but if the kids try and break it, it will break. I just have to hope that they don't do it. I just have to hope that they don't try it. We put our bin in front of it today because the bins were getting taken out, so I was able to kind of put stuff in the way of the wall to try and let the concrete settle and hopefully get kind of locked in. But realistically, if they were to jump on it or like put any weight on it, it will probably just come off again, which really sucks, but it is what it is. Not really much to be doing with it at the moment. Scarred here. Have a quick look, see if he's already max level, says Maester. The Digimon we have just caught, is that what you're talking about, Mick? Or was that in... What were we talking about? Sorry. The Digimon we just caught. He can't be max level just now. If you catch them in the wild, they go up to like... If you catch them at 14, they go up to 21. If you catch them at 15, they go up to 22. Guaranteed. So you can't catch a Digimon at max level. It doesn't work. The Digimon always have a few levels in them. And it's a flat rate, you know? But if the reason 15 is better than 14 is because 15 will come with the ultimate move, which gives a bit of flexibility and adds like some permanent buffs to your team that you can use moving forward. But just dig a pit and fill it with crocodiles. We did talk about that actually. Sheer Heart Attack gives 100 bits to the stream today, guys, on a Monday. Sheer, that was really kind of you, thank you, and welcome to the stream today. We really appreciate that. How are you doing on this Monday, Wolfie? I've just finished the winter house cleaning. Now some rest, enjoy the stream, and play something I had planned for months. Sheer, that sounds exciting. That sounds very good. I hope you enjoy your Monday off, and well done on all the hard work. Winter house cleaning. We did a lot of work on Sunday, guys, so I was kind of reveling in that earlier and sharing some of that with you guys. Glad to get it done. Glad to tidy up the garden. Glad to put up the hanging baskets. Glad to fix the wall. Yeah, good. When I was chilling last night, guys, I felt really relaxed, which was really nice, you know. Being able to just chill out and not worry about stuff was really cool. And I felt good about doing that last night, relaxing, because I'd done all the work during Sunday. Just had a really, really good week all in all. The garden's looking much tidier, so... yeah. What game are you going to plan? What you said you were planning a game to play today, Sheer Heart Attack. What are you going to use your day to play? What game are you going to enjoy on your time off when you're relaxing? It's already 4:30 today. I can't believe it. Not been live for very long. We did a lot of talking today, actually. I think we yapped for a long time. That was my bad. You guys need to stop bringing such interesting topics to the start of the stream, guys. Because I end up just yammering pish for ages. Also, Digimon World 2. I can tell with, you know, for you guys as well, but we've obviously been at this for a while. That animation is actually kind of sick. What the hell? Hyperheat, is that what you used? Damn. Right, I think that'll be enough to kill. We're also leveling up our squad quite well here. 25, 26 should be a good enough level to fight against the boss. Also, being 25, 26, 27 against the boss would be great, because then the boss will probably give us like a full level up on his own. You normally get huge jacked up XP from beating the boss, so that'll help get us towards Mega. With our main team here. Never thought we were going to have Crimeramon. Somebody asked for Crimeramon at the start of this playthrough, and I was like, dude, there's no way we're going to get that. Little did I know. 6 DP later. Okay, floor 10. We must be coming close to the end of the dungeon here, guys. Probably only 1 or 2 floors left. This looks like it could have a lot of problems. I want to be absolutely sure we're not banging into any bombs. At this point, guys... Oh, Mamimon. It's actually an ultimate Digimon. Wow. I think I have to peek in here. He's going to touch me. No, he's not. Starmon, Mamimon, and Wizardmon. So we had Mamimon before. This guy moves very slowly, but he'd probably pay out really good XP. We can get away from him pretty easily because he moves so slowly. Wonder if there's going to be other ultimates in here. That would be so nice. Maybe we could get something really cool. Dead end here? Dead ends. We don't want to really walk in any places we're not sure of, because if we do that, guys, we are likely to stand on some sort of bomb. Or walk into some sort of electro spore. We want to try and avoid that. I'm actually going to take the Mamimon fight here. Let's just do it. Chimeramon? Yeah, dude. Not spelled like that, but you know. Chimera? Is that what I'm getting ridiculed for? Saying Chimera instead of Chimera? Is that it? Cry me a river, J-Cram. Cry me a river. J-Cram, you'd have been so proud of me when I was doing the wall. We had all the gadgets and gizmos out. The lawnmower, the pushmower, the hedge trimmer. I was like, damn, J-Cram would be loving this. Or not. You know, maybe he would be hating it. I don't know. J-Cram, do you want to come and cut down a tree for me? Broomhilder! Starting the week off right. An earful of Mr. Wolfie and a fistful of iron. Broomhilder, how's it going? How's the lifting going today? Are you mid-curl right now? Just like Andy was last week. 1, 2. How's it going, Jack? 3. Twitch chat, hello. I know what you guys are like. We're kind of just AoE rolling through the game at this point, guys. I know it's very counterintuitive. Well, it's not counterintuitive. It's very intuitive, but it's also not very exciting. The bush near the wall, you could hide a speaker in there, and when the kids turn up, you can scare the shit out of them by shouting something. Or just start playing some sort of, like, non-stop loop of music mixed there. Like, Rick Roll or something. Non-stop loop. Or that, you know the song that's like, the one that's like, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. You could just play that one over and over. I said, hey! Just on a non-stop loop. Endlessly. That would probably work, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have no more bug removals. I could have actually walked through a bug nest and felt pretty okay about it. The good news is we've actually made it all the way to the boss floor. Now we just need to take one fight and then beat the boss right after. Jesus. Dude, I don't know how scared we need to be, but there's obviously a lot of Minesweep 3 has been damaged. Jesus. Dude, every time I stand on one of these bombs, man, I'm terrified. We just need to get the hell out of here. There's the Mamimon fight we need. 500 steps. We should be okay. Holy moly, dude. We just stood on like 3 mines in a row and didn't actually die. I don't know what to make of that. This has to be the wrong way. We're trying to avoid bug nests as much as possible. That's a dead end. Okay. Dude, every time we stand on one of these bombs, man, my heart skips a beat, but like, I can see my HP's not going down. Right, Mamimon high. Stubbsy, how's it going? What's going on? Stubbsy, welcome. Killing it, it's a light day. Yesterday is my heavy day. I call it muscle mass, a holy day where we praise the beef and raise the weights to the heavens. Oh my god. So you got a nice kind of cooldown day today, is that right? I did my push-ups last night, but I was kind of lazy over the weekend. The last workout I did was Thursday night and I did it properly. Did no workout Friday, no workout Saturday, and then last night I did all my push-ups. Did about 120 push-ups, different types. Did some sit-ups, some crunches. Nothing exciting. But enough to feel the strain of it today. I feel it like here. And also in my arms when I stretch them out like this. See when I do that, I can feel it here. Oof. It's a chill day, got the chores out of the way, and now it's time to relax. Nice. So many of you guys have been so well behaved today. So many of you guys have came in and said, Jack, I've done all my chores. Now I'm here to relax. Creamermon. Okay, we're not calling Crimeramon Creamermon, guys, okay? We're not doing that. He's too powerful. The He-Man one, yeah, exactly, He-Man. Yeah. I said, hey. This gets us to 25. We full HP. It should be enough to beat the boss. I think so. Jack, I'm currently ignoring all my chores because I'm a lazy bastard. Frankie, there's always balance in my Twitch chat no matter what. There's always someone. For every person that's having a good day, there's always 3 having a not good day. But you know what, Frankie? There's still time. I would appreciate if you guys were here rather than doing, you know, if you guys are here rather than not being here, that's the main thing. So make it work, chat. Figure it out. I'll praise you when you deserve it, okay? And in the meantime, thanks for being here. Oh my god, this doesn't give us level 25. Oh no. Oh no, as Kat would say. Oh no. Maybe a bug nest lands on us and hits us with a return bug. If that happens, guys, we're probably sad, but there's not much we can do about it. Also, this dungeon layout is absolutely bizarre. Look at this. Oh, it's a dead end! They actually hit me with a dead end here. With no chest, no reward, no nothing. That is absolutely abysmal. Alright, we're getting lucky and kind of unlucky at the same time here. Some of these mines we can flip out of the way, by the way. Oh my god, is that... That's a new Digimon, what is that? Marine Devimon. Devimon and Flymon, wow. So that's the second of our... That's the second ever ultimate we've ever seen in a dungeon, guys. Marine Devimon. A Digimon we've actually had in the past. We need to take the fight. He moves 1 square at a time as well, so a very difficult catch if we wanted to try it. We don't have space in our vehicle at the moment either. And this guy has a slowdown as well, so he's going to probably use Evil Wind on me. I'm going to use it back on him. We need to kill this fight. Oh, that's not good. We're going to kill this fight, get the XP, and then be ready for the boss. That gives us level 26, guys. We'll see how we get on now. That's probably as strong... Oh, level 25, excuse me. We do have a couple of HP heals. We'll just have to see what this place entails, what this dungeon entails. Just claw my way through here. Even if we see a bomb, if we detect a bomb that we can't remove, it might be a problem for us. I'm going to try and run away from these fights. I don't really want them. I'm going to try and escape here. We want us to be as healthy as possible for getting the boss, but the chances of running away probably going to diminish the more time we spend in this area. We do have heals on some of our Digimon, which is important. I think it'd be cool if the enemies could trigger the mines, honestly. See if the enemies stepped in the bombs. I think that'd be so fun. There's a landmine right there. That could have been catastrophic. Right, where have we not checked? I've noticed that some of these yellow squares here at the entrances are often revealing mines. Oh, there's Mammothmon, look. For the first time, guys. Mammothmon, another potential catch, level 21. Very cool. Does he move 2 steps at a time or 1? He moves 1 step at a time, pretty much. There is an exit over there, but I don't think we need to go to it. I think the boss is up here and to the right. Or up here and to the north. We just need to not step on the bombs along the way, so I'm going to just take my time. Try and avoid as many bombs as possible. Hopefully there's not too many in, like, one area. See how, like, this one's here? Hopefully that means there's not one on the other side of it. Kind of like Minesweep IRL, I guess. Is there a bomb here? No. I guess we step into the room. There's a chest. Oh god. We go for it? Oh, do you know what? I don't even think we risk it anymore. I don't even think we risk it. Whew. Alright guys. 240 steps left. And then we fight the boss. This looks like it's going in another dead end direction, doesn't it? Maybe? Alright, boss fight. It's going to be a fire boss by the looks of things. Okay. Our water moves will be good against that. I don't know if you can actually get bombs in the boss tunnel like this. I'm assuming that it's not up the way. We'll go check out that area later. Let's just get to the boss. Chaotix is telling me this is a rather dicey one. Nothing new here. Alright, I think this is us, guys. We just have to pray that we're strong enough. Our boss is a Digibeetle. Commander Damien's back. Oh god. You punk guard tamer, how dare you? How dare I what? Says J-Cram. Aren't you the commander from before? Yes, that's right. I'm Commander Damien. I also remember you. I was just messing around before. Now that you've invaded one of our key structures, I can't forgive this. Bring it on. I won't lose to you. Ever. Alright, here we go, guys. Pray for us. Blue Metamon, Vegemon, and Deramon. At a glance, doesn't look too threatening. I'm assuming some of these guys have some sort of ridiculous BS. Blue Metamon is fire, Vegemon is nature, and Deramon I'm assuming is nature. Deramon I believe is a champion. Blue Metamon obviously an ultimate. Vegemon might have an interrupt. We're definitely going to lead with AoE wind here because it's water damage into Metamon, which is nice. We also get the slow. What else have we got here? Counter with the smiley bomb. Okay, we'll do evil wind for sure. And then after this, we've got another AoE we can do. Not really that great, though. Somebody in this fight needs to die first. I'm assuming it's Deramon is the problem, but I don't know. We've got an interrupt, which is nice. That's going to be useful. And we've also got heals. We've got life shield if we need to use it. A heavy water attack if we want to just focus down Metamon and just kill Metamon. Maybe that would be okay. Or we could just go for the 66% chance to injure 35 with Kaiser Nail. That might be okay. It's just going for this guy straight off the rip. It seems kind of a poor job. Maybe we just target Blue Metamon first and see if we can kill him. We'll throw the whole kitchen sink at him. So, Vulcan's Hammer obviously does a lot of damage. We could do Machine, Darkness, Crimson Nail, Copy Status. That might be useful. Mega Flame. 66% chance to paralyze as well. Or we can just go for the can't be healed bullshit. Or AoE Vulcan. I mean, they both do roughly the same. Genocide attack's slightly stronger. Maybe we apply that to Metamon and just see what happens in this fight. I think we just focus him down and see how it goes. I'm assuming there's some sort of confuse attack in this. Hey, Zero the Bunny, what's up, dude? Welcome. It's good. We get Evil Wind off. This is good. That's going to slow them down. Make them go a little bit more, well, slowly. They've not interrupted me yet. Counter attack. Buffalo Breath is confused. That's where the problem's going to be. So, we're going to have to kill Vegemon first. Heavy Metal Fire. So Buffalo Breath is going to be the problem, because that's going to make us attack ourselves. Let's see if we have any anti-confuse. We do have an anti-confuse heal, which is nice. Kaiser Nail immediately comes through and injures Metamon. We're doing a lot of damage to him. Okay. Hey, Roxas, don't throw kitchen sinks. Those hurt. Roxas, thank you for resubbing for 4 full years. What the heck, dude? Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Roxas today, who's coming in out of nowhere? Roxas, you're too kind. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you. I'm going to type, actually. You deserve it. Thank you so much for 4 full years of support. Enjoy your new sub badge. Okay, we'll see if there's any more tricks to this. Deramon is an ultimate, thank you. Roxas, how are you today? Things are good, doing some Final Fantasy 14 mount farming right now. I'm doing Final Fantasy 14 gold saucer farming to buy the mounts. Okay, nice. Best of luck with that, Roxas. Alright, I think what I do is I try and... Where's my cannon? I think we're going to use a HP Disc 1 here just to top him up. And then, honestly, while he's confused, I just don't even know what to do. Maybe we can counterattack, maybe? I don't know if this will work or not, but we really have to get as much damage in here as possible. Kaiser Nail. Yeah, again, I think this is just my best damage to kill this guy. We could do an interrupt, but if he interrupts me, which he has been doing, or counterattacking, we can't ever interrupt him, I don't think. So we just go for the Kaiser Nail. We have to kill Red Vegemon ASAP. That is absolutely a thing. Probably just going to focus fire him, honestly. We should be able to win this with raw brute strength, but... Depends what Criminomon's going to do. If he slows down our team with AoE, that would be really sad. We need to kill Vegemon ASAP. I did mount farming too, but not the saucer one. Did you get your mount, Cherry, actually? You were trying to get that the other week. Meteor Squall. Okay, we're getting lucky there. No Buffalo Breath spam. Huge, guys. Buffalo Breath would have been a nightmare here. I'm assuming this is what the gimmick is to this fight. 58 attempts. What mount are you farming, Roxas, today? Meramon is kind of half HP and nobody's healed yet. I think we just are too powerful. I think if we came in here with like champions or low level ultimates, this fight would be really horrible. Who's that going to hit? Okay. Tyranno's going to take a chunk but not get damaged. That's good. Royal Smasher. Don't know what Royal Smasher's supposed to do. But that seems like it could be a bit stinky. Right, we're going to use a cannon here, guys. We're going to use HB Driver 2. And we are going to try and get anti-confused here if we can. I'm just going to try my best to kill these guys. Let's go for... Yeah, I don't even know anymore. I guess I could try and buffer this in the off chance that he gets anti-confused, maybe. We could interrupt Blue Meramon and do a lot of damage to him. Or we could just focus fire him with water moves, maybe. There's also a chance he anti-fixes his injure, so maybe we just better reapplying that over and over again. Kaiser Nail does a lot, and I think this is fine. Target can't heal. Copy status. The target. We don't have any status at the moment. I think it just has to be Crimson Nail, probably. This technically does more. Right, hopefully Shooter Gun carries us here. We just have to hope Crymeramon goes last, or that he doesn't get confused. I don't have any interrupts on him, I don't think. And it wouldn't ever deal with the confusion. I think we're okay, though. I don't know how long Confused is going to last. See, if the sad reality is if I confuse the boss, I think he's confused for one turn. But, like, we have to just suffer through it. Doing huge amounts of damage. Meramon survives. He's going to hurt our teammates again. Hits himself. Confused for 3 turns in a row. Oofed. Sorry I'm super late. How are things? No, Nani, you're fine, man. Don't ever apologise. How's it going? We're fighting against a boss right now. Hoping to get through it in one try. This is Damien. One of the commanders of the Blood Knights. Why do I feel like Royal Smasher's supposed to apply confusion or something? It's not doing anything. Right, same thing again. We keep everybody alive here. We're going to use one of our HB drivers again. I think it's pretty good value. Again, there's no way for me. I don't have any interrupts in this Digimon, so I can't actually fight the confusion, which kind of sucks, but... Alright, so let's just double down on this. Just going to be really careful here. Vulcan's Hammer is good value. I think we should be alright. You just have to not stay confused for the next 20 years, but... This is kind of risky, because if there's another fight behind this boss, we could be in trouble. He's going to attack himself again? Okay. It's just not balanced very effectively, is it? Why does it last 4 turns, guys? Can you imagine if he confuses 2 of your Digimon at once? Or all three Digimon, and you just never get to take a turn? The way they should balance Confuse is either have it last less amount of turns, or make it so that you actually do have a chance to attack the enemy. Which, I don't know if the game says you do or not, but from my experience, whenever an enemy or yourself is confused, they only attack themselves and their teammates. Which I don't think is great at all. It's really silly, actually. Alright, we're just going to run this guy down now. That's a lot of damage, man. This kills it, I think. Woo! Big bomb. 95 damage? No, mate. Not today. Okay. Again, not really much. There's not really much tactics involved here, guys. It's just raw power. We're just winning on raw damage, which honestly, at this point, I'm not upset about. I'll take whatever wins I can get. GG's. No! How could I lose again? Told you, you're not that great for Commander. That can't be true. I don't believe it. All right, I'll let you go with this for now then. What we getting? Wait, he ran again? It's only a matter of time until the city finds where your leader is hiding. Right, I'm assuming that is us done. There is the exit, of course. We don't get any items. But we do beat the boss. Good, guys. No hidden bosses from what I can see. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit a little bit here. We're going to go up and we're going to fight up here. Fight some of these Digimon and try and get another level out of this dungeon if we can. It looks like... Oh, fuck it. Mech fix. Okay, nice. Looks like there's another Marine Devimon here. It's not bad. Right, we're going to take these fights. Simply Power! I see you raised an abomination. Blue Crew, I didn't know your mother was in this game. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, of course, the Digimon squad are looking pretty... They're doing good, guys. Wait till they get to Mega, though. That's where the real meat and potatoes comes in. I'm doing good so far. Stacking shipping container chassis. It's hard climbing when while carrying chains around, says Nanny. Nanny, can I get a bit of context? So, I'm good so far. Stacking shipping container chassis. It's hard climbing when we're carrying... Nanny, I don't know what that means. Is that in real life or is that in a video game? Is that a reference? Zero Gamers 1990 says, hello, Mr. Wolfie. Hey, Zero Gamers. Good to see you. Welcome to the Twitch chat today. Hello. I'm sorry, Nanny. I don't understand. Roxas, how is the cats? How are the cats? Kitten 1 and 2. Maybe Kitten 3? How many cats are there now, Roxas? Right, guys. The good news is we made it. We're going to save our game immediately here. And we also caught a Seedramon, which is kind of cool. Again, Seedramon a little bit weaker than I'd like. But maybe, just maybe, it'll be okay. Maybe we can make it work. Do we pack more items for more dungeons? I don't know. I don't know. I think we, like, for... Obviously, we're going to pack more items for dungeons, but do we pack more items for catching? For catching certain Digimon? I'm not sure. Let's go talk to Blue Falcon leader in Blue Falcon HQ here. J-Cram, the archive port was attacked and... Oh. I just walked away from him. Oh, I'm getting warped immediately to the archive port. Okay. That was kind of polite of the game to do that for me. It was like the guy was halfway through his sentence and we just left. I'm assuming that was supposed to be like you running to help, but like doesn't really translate very good, does it? Guy's like, dude, the archive port has been attacked. I just 180. Sorry, dude. Just had a text. Domino's has got a deal on pizzas today. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'll be right there. Archive port's gonna have to wait. Where is Ben Oldman? What happened to him? Calm down, buddy. He went to the city after he fought off the Blood Knights. Oh, alright, sorry about that. I've just came from the city. How awkward. We were worried as well for a bit there. At least one of those Blood Knights were better than the others we've seen so far. Mr. Oldman still held him off while we tried to fight the rest of them. They grabbed something from the pile of junk, though, and ran off afterward. The leaders can fill you in on the extra details, but we're all right. Glad to hear it. I'll head back now. Wait, if Ben Oldman came to the city, why doesn't he just come and give us that debrief instead of us having to go there to find out? Did we pass him on the highway? I'm back. Why did you run away, J-Cram? Where is Ben Oldman now? J-Cram, you shouldn't be so hasty. He's still talking with Cecilia. They've been expecting you. Why didn't he tell me that? I've literally left and went all the way across the continent. And then came back 2 minutes, like... God damn it, dude. I'm a mechanic just helping a customer get the work done. Alright, Nanny, gotcha. Hey, nice. True, that's why I fell in love with the man, and he still doesn't want to smooch me on the lips. The cats are amazing. I have 2 cats currently. Roxas, I didn't say I would never smooch you on the lips. You never asked me that before. Come on, J-Cram, do you think I'm that weak? I heard you ran off right after you found out we got attacked. I was just a bit worried, that's all. Imagine Ben Oldman died from his wounds, his battle wounds after that fight, and then by the time we get back here to find out important information, he's dead. I appreciate your concern for us. I fought with the one that seemed to be the highest ranking officer, or the higher ranking officer. At least, compared to the others. He wasn't a complete shitter, you know? He said he was a lieutenant in the Blood Knights. I see. They were looking for an important item. Meanwhile, J-Cram, first day on the job, just defeated fucking Damien for the 2nd time. Heard them call it a Navy disc. A Navi disc? Mr. Navit. It's one of the parts I thought the archive ship was missing. Turns out it was in the junk pile all along. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, brilliant, Ben Oldman. Nice one, really funny. I wonder who's going to have to clean up this mess. The Navi disc contains the coordinates for File Island. So maybe they have their own way to get there. They just need to know where it was. A strong possibility. The retreat was very sloppy, however. We were able to trap them back to a hidden facility. Majority of available guard tamers are fighting with the Blood Knights near it. J-Cram, you should be able to get into the facility with little Blood Knight resistance. If there was any place to hide, this would have been it. Crimson is likely inside. I'm sure he has some kind of guards with him too. I'll be ready for them. Them and the plural. Double boss fight, maybe? Good luck, J-Cram. Go get him. Alright, let's go get some heals. We gotta go get some heals, MP items, and some other bits and bobs. I'm betting you we still don't get a discount on any of this stuff, right? Let's have a look at the Digiline first. We've got Florizamon, Ninjamon, and Seedramon. Do we just keep all of our Digimon available? If we're going to go into the dungeon to just beat the dungeon, I think at this point we get rid of our toy tanks. Okay, upgrades. This guy first? The guy? Parts vendor, hello. What's he got? Oh, the Griffin engine, chat. The Griffin engine. Holy moly. We've also got Shark Battery 1. Mantis RAM for 4 Digimon for 1,000. Wait, that's... Oh no, it's 10,000 bits. Holy moly. Crane box. No upgrade on our item box yet. But that's the one I really wanted. 24 items is still the max. That's exactly what we have. We also have ring tires for... Plate tires. We've got plate tires already, so we can't upgrade our tires. We can't upgrade our item storage. But... maybe... yeah, jet arm for getting rid of blue mines. For 9,000. What else have we got here? Magnet Hand, Treasure Box 2, Phantom Hand, I think we have, Mine Sweep 1 and 2. Okay, so, yeah, you guys were right, there are upgrades here. And I do want to buy these for sure. Do we just double down and get the big engine immediately? I really want to buy the jet arm for sure. It's not the jet shot, but, you know, the jet arm, it's like, they're related. I think we buy this for 9k. Ooh, expensive. And then we buy the Griffin body, right? 1,300. Boom. We're also going to buy the Shark Battery for 6k, which do we have that? Maybe we slow that down a little bit. I'm not going to buy the upgraded memory box yet. I think that's a bit of a waste at the moment. Do we have Shark Battery 1 in place right now? I'd need to upgrade and find out. We're going to upgrade our radar as well soon. I think that's everything we can buy other than the upgraded RAM storage. Shark Battery 2, now you still get Turtle. Let's have a look, guys, shall we? Transfer. I gotta move these items across, which is a bit of a pain because I've just filled up my inventory. I did this in the wrong order. 1 and 2. Right, just the 2 things. Let's go ahead and move our anti-mix-ups quickly. Dude, my brain can't compute this menu. Griffin engine, jet arm. There we go. Let's install these first, and then sell the old parts, and then put the... We can have a look at Turtle Battery as well, yeah? This is exciting. I'm actually hyped about this. So, we want to assemble. So, Griffin Engine 1 is going in. This is going to be a huge upgrade for us, guys. Straight from 4 into 1. Gives us an immediate boost, plus any kind of upgrades we do to it, which is great. So, Griffin Engine. We do still have Turtle, yes. So, we're going to need to upgrade that. We'll put Turtle in for the time being. That's fine. Spider Ram is what we have. Crane Box is all we have. Plate Tires is the best tires we can buy at the moment. And then here we go. So we're going to go with the Jet Arm, which is a little bit better than the Drill Arm, which we currently have. This is just an upgrade. And then Phantom Hand we have. Minesweeper 3. Yeah, so it's just the... Wait, is that right? Just the drill and the engine. That's the only things we bought, right? Okay, so... Now what we're going to do is we're going to sell first of all. We are going to sell our old ones. Pegasus, we get half our money back. That's quite good, actually. 5k is no joke. Going to sell Pegasus Engine 4. Sell the Drill Arm. I love that the game lets you do this, by the way. See, if it just overwrit, it would not feel as nice. You know, building the robot and all that. Okay, we're going to go Shark Battery here. Huge upgrades. 6,000. Woo! Maybe that would just be snowboarding then. Wait, what are we talking about here? But can Digimon ski? Some of them can for sure. Surely. I was picturing Kawagamon and Seedramon. It'd be really hard. It'd be really hard for like Metal Tyrannomon or whatever to fucking be ace. I mean, he's got legs. Okay, I don't know. I don't really know how deep I want to go in that discussion. I haven't moved the item across. I'm trolling. I'm trolling, chat. I'm so sorry. Every time. Every damn time. You think I'd be used to this by now? Shark bait. Shark bait. Hoo hoo ha. Shark battery. Hello there. We're going to do upgrades after we sell and see where we're at, right? So I'll just assemble for the time being, guys. I'm going to put Shark Bait in. Shark Bait, hoo-hoo-ha, is going in. We got an immediate buff here. It says S, T, and A body. I'm assuming this can only be applied to titanium and whatever the A is. Adamantine, maybe? Spider Ram, Crane Box, Plat Tires, Jet, Phantom, Minesweep. The whole meat and potatoes. We're going to upgrade that in a minute for sure. Let me just sell the old bits. Here's the real question. Would Infirmon have 3 sets of skis or just 2 big skis that he'd attach multiple legs to? Guys, these are really getting into this. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I'm really hungry today. Like, super hungry. I hope we have dinner at a good time tonight. Spider Ram does whatever Spider Ram does. We are going to upgrade some stuff here, guys. We're going to spend some cash. Minesweep has to be upgraded, for sure. We could also upgrade it again. For 10k. Ooh la la. Does the Minesweep just permanently upgrade? We could do it now immediately. I definitely think we should upgrade the body. And we should definitely upgrade it twice. And we should definitely upgrade this. And probably again. Okay. We have just gained... I'm all in. Do we just go for it, guys? Obviously, Penmon's preferred winter sport is curling. Some were clearly made for sledding. Guys! I prefer the mental image of 6 tiny skis. Guys, it's hard for... Have you guys ever went skiing before when you have 2 legs? Can you imagine doing it with like 6? Can you imagine trying to put... You put 2 skis on 2 of your legs and then try and get the other 4 on? That would be an absolute nightmare. You'd have to be lowered into it with a crane. You'd have to put the skis like, you know, 2 and 2 and 2 and then lower him into the skis. Can you imagine if he fell? That's a lot of broken legs, man. That is a disaster. Minesweep, level 4. Do we just go? I think so. I'm committed, chat. No longer shall the mines bother us. Ben Oldman, where are you? Right, new dungeon, guys. New dungeon, new me. Let's go. I'm gonna have to go and find some snacks, though. I'm absolutely ravenous right now. What do you guys think? Do we deserve a coffee break, guys, right? We deserve a coffee break. Let's go ahead and punch in the save, and then we'll save on the main menu. We're gonna go into our new dungeon with our current squad, and we should be able to roll it fairly easily. Titan Bunker right now looking extremely okay. If we see any new Digimon, guys, I will not be able to catch them, which kind of sucks, but... I mean, I think until we get our inventory upgrade, we should just focus on progress today. We've done so much grinding, so much training, and our main squad aren't even close to being ready for Mega yet. So, without messing around too much and catching a bunch of shitter Digimon that we don't need. Seedramon was an exception because I really, really want to get a Metal Seedramon in this playthrough. Whether we achieve that or not remains to be seen, but I don't want to spend too much time catching level 14s anymore. We should be focused on ultimate catches only now, I think, if we want to be time efficient and sensible. Cherry, listen, Cherry, stop. You spent 12 hours on a Sunday extreme trial mount farming, but you know what, Cherry? Everybody needs a hobby, and everybody does different hobbies, okay? Do you know what, Cherry? Maybe one day, have you ever thought about this? Maybe one day, Cherry, the aliens will come to visit us, and then you will need... The aliens might say, Cherry, we're going to select one human at random, and we've decided it's going to be you. And the only way we're leaving this planet without vaporizing the entire existence of the human species that live here, we need you to get us a mount on Final Fantasy XIV. And at that point, who better equipped than the guy who spent 12 hours farming the mount? You never... Guys, you can't rule it out. Guys, you cannot rule it out. Did you guys see Kat's video from Portugal? The aliens have already landed. Kat posted this in the Discord 2 days ago. Right? Guys, they're here. Meteormon landed, right? And you know what? Let me just show you that again. So Meteormon landed, right? He's here. And there's a chance he might need some grinding buddies for Final Fantasy XIV. Cherry? Might come in handy. Might come in handy. You know? Who's in this dungeon with me? Who is it? Numemon, Hyogamon, Somon. Well, that's fucking depressing. Okay, Titan Bunker first floor, guys. We need to beat this floor today. We need to beat this dungeon. And we have all the tools at our disposal to do it. Disposal? Disposable. Disposal. Words. In shit. Okay, talk your way out of this mess. In true Digimon dub fashion, it would be a giant turkey inexplicably called Chickenmon. Okay, there are brilliant moments in the dub that I'm watching right now where they call the Digimon bizarre names that don't make any sense whatsoever, and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. I feast on it. It's something that a lot of fans get really upset about. I just think it's funny. Right, I would love to fight you guys, but you look like you are a bit weak. We're dipping. Let's channel our inner chaotics and actually just try and run away from these fights a little bit. We're going to try and take the sensible fights. That one kind of stinks. Oof. Don't worry, Cherry. I've been no-lifing Baldur's Gate 3 for weeks, checks watch, months. Now I've got this image of Ali with like a calendar. You know, like an actual calendar that you'd maybe write down all of your plans for the full year. Like a 2024 calendar, just the entire magazine-sized fucking booklet just attached to her arm. Just like checking. Oh yes, it's the 20th today. Ah yes, checks watch. I've been playing for. Flicks through the pages. 6 months. Jeez. Not no-lifing it though. Digimon dubs make me an insane person. In a good way though, Frankie, right? Insane in a good way. Like the type of insane man who solves some sort of mathematical formula that nobody's been able to break in years. Or like the guy or woman that cures cancer, like that kind of good insane. Just an estimate. I bought it during the Steam Winter Sale. Wonderful. I saw a little sale that was on Steam the other day. I don't know if it's finished, but it was like, it was one of these sales where all the games on it are like hyper replayable. So like a lot of roguelikes, indie games, and there was a couple of games in there that I've always wanted to pick up but never actually bought. A long time ago, there was a bold man who came into my chat. You guys know him as Young Higgsy. I know him as Parka Higgsy. Blind Virtue knows him as his husband. But Higgsy told me to get this game called Peglin. Was it Peglin? Has anybody played Peglin before on Steam? It's been in my wish list for so long and it was just on sale. I should have bought it. I've just got so many games at the moment. I didn't want to spend money I didn't, need to spend. I had a Steam voucher in my account as well. Is it Peggle? Is it called Peggle? Or Peglin? I'm not sure. Team is looking so evil looking. I love it. Yeah, for sure, Glub. They're going to get... Hey, guys, they're going to get more evil. Just you wait. They're going to get more evil. I need you guys to decide something for me in the meantime. We can choose, guys, one of our Digimon here. You know our Chimeramon. We got two choices for Mega. We can go into either Griffinmon, or, so that's Griffinmon, or we can go into Machinedramon if we spend a DNA chip, which we only have, I think we've only got one of those. Do we want to just full send for Machinedramon? This is important though, be careful. The Mega we get, no matter whether it's Griffinmon or Machinedramon, we will not be able to use it. It'll be getting de-digivolved almost immediately. So, does it matter? Does it actually matter? Do we save the chip? Or do we just full send the DP? I don't know. It would be kind of cool to get Machinedramon just to see it, but he can't level up when he gets to Mega level. He's going to hit his level cap and we're going to have to de-digivolve him. Which really sucks, but it's just the way the game is, unfortunately. I like Peglin. You think it would be a good time, Alpha? Should I buy it? More like a feral lunatic. Alright, chat, we have to get through a wall of pain. We like the pain. We like the pain. Okay. Treasure chest was empty. But look what we can do now, chat. You see this little blue mine here? Before, in the past, in the days of old, this would have been a key component in our failures. An immovable mountain, which we were too weak to defeat. And yet, we have dug deep, looked inside our Shaolin Pass and made big movements. Big gains. To which I say, get out of my face, little bitch. Okay. Sorry, I just needed to get out of my system. We have been thwarted by so many mines. Oh my god, is that Bergamon? Bergamon, what are you doing in these parts? I'm going to go up here so I can see it. Birdie? Virgimon, Ogremon, Monochromon. I want a Monochromon. I want it all. I want it all. I don't want it now. Do you know Mrs. Wolfie's going through a Bon Jovi phase right now, guys? She's going through an absolute mental Bon Jovi phase. Like, I'm talking about spending all of her time listening to Bon Jovi songs, and she's bought 2 t-shirts. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, chat? Every time I walk into the room, Living on a Prayer starts playing. Like, I take a step into the room and it's like, wow, 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 wow. And see if I step back out and I step back in, it starts again. Wow, 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 wow. Everywhere I go, I'm sitting on the toilet and all I can hear is, dead or alive. I'm like, oh my god, man. What do I do? I need Machinedramon. I'm thinking that we should maybe do Ali for science. If it were me just saying, I would keep Griffinmon and save the chip. See, I think that saving the chip would be a cool... That would be the smart play, right? I'm not saying it would be the good play. It'd be kind of exciting to see Machinedramon in this game, because Machinedramon's model in DW1 is sick. It is so sick, and I'm assuming it's the exact same model from the first game, just ported into this one. Let's just go ahead and guard here. We do shell guard. Please don't miss, little Tyranno. That sounds like it doesn't matter at all. Why waste the chip? Because it's Machinedramon, Frankie. Stop thinking logically with your mind and start thinking with your heart. Think with the heart, Frankie. Wouldn't it be cool to just say Machinedramon? Just to touch him, to kiss him, to know him? To tell everybody? Guys, remember that time we played DW2 and we had a Machinedramon? We had it. No, I don't know. I don't. That's why I'm asking you guys, the War Council, what we think. I'm trying to make a decision on whether it's a good use of the chip or if it's a complete waste of memes. Sometimes, guys, you gotta do what's in here, not what's in here. Wu-Tang energy right now. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to wolf with. Thanks, Club. Is that also a part of your life in the 70s, is it? 37th Chamber of Shaolin over here. Okay, Frankie, good, yes. As much as I love Mugendramon. With the Crucible like Slay the Spire Ascension, it has good replay value, says Alpha. Alpha, have you ever done any Slay the Spire co-op yet? That's normally a good time. I hear Monochromon is the tops. I love Monochromon. Apart from when he's trying to get me to run his dog shit store, where he sells drugs and shit. Okay. A nice little coffee today, guys. You guys want to smell the coffee? Want a little sniff of the coffee, guys? Have a little sniff. Even if you don't like it, just try it. Just try it. But Jack, I don't like coffee. Just be quiet. Just listen. Just smell. There you go. What does that smell like, guys? Jack, I don't like caffeine. Just smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Annie, smell it. Machinedramon, says Dishonorable Ronin. Okay, too soon. Too soon. I don't know if we're going to do it, guys. I need to honestly Google it. I feel like I need to Google what Griffinmon looks like. I don't even know what Griffinmon looks like. Maybe we can Digivolve into Machinedramon, see what he looks like, and then load the game up, and then, you know, we can kind of half see him. We can pretend it's like one of those movies that's like, you know, when you guys, every movie franchise ever has done this, where they make a movie and at the end of the movie they go back in time and reset the whole thing. It's like a complete filler episode. We could do that. We could pretend it's an alternative timeline where, you know, we got it. And then redo it, you know? Thinking with your heart is a good way to get to VD. Venom Devimon. Vitriolic dictatorships. Video drain pipes. When I see the Monochromon model, I feel like I'm about to put in a shift at the corner store. Yeah, Glob. Same, mate. I'm ready to haggle with a fucking red Vegemon over life-threatening medicine. Life-saving medicine, I guess, more to the point. Or maybe life-threatening. Maybe the medicine is just code word for drugs. Maybe that's what we could get. You know when we get, we need Ursa here, because Ursa's one of our modders. Our Digimon modders. We need Ursa. Maybe we could get a mod for DW1 that when you're selling medicine in the store, it changes the word medicine for the word drugs. Hardcore drugs. Cocaine. Wins World 2 ending? Oh shit. I played Spy with Friends, yeah. I haven't checked out the PvP Split the Spy mod though. I've not seen that either, Alpha. I didn't even know that existed. Griffinmon looks like a griffin. Ali, thank you so much for that comment. I don't know what we would do without you. Griffinmon looks like a griffin. Thanks, Ali. On a Monday. Thank you. Really good. Ali. Make meat medicine and the other items into different type of drugs. That could get confusing as hell. Monochromon's store is hard as fuck as it is, man. I don't know. That could be okay until we're like, right, guys, hold on. Was cocaine the porta potty or was that the medicine? You know when we change the words too much and then we lose track of what's what? We're haggling with a Goblimon over a piece of meat that's worth like $10. Such a wild minigame, that. Get out of here! Woo! Easy. Easy. Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Ogremons World, party time, Monochromon store, drugs. If we're doing the Save Scum strat, can we look at what fused megas, new megas will be? Okay, listen, Rosemon, we're not doing the Save Scum strat per se, okay? We need to be a bit more ambiguous about our wording here. We need to get a bit more creative, right? I like to see it as unconfirmed strategizing. And if we load up and see what Machinemon looks like, it's not necessarily save scumming. We're just admiring someone in a parallel timeline. It's like X-Men... whatever the fuck it's called. X-Men Apocalypse? No. X-Men... What's the one where they go back in time? They go into the future, they go back in... And then at the end it's like... It's like Terminator Genesis. Has anybody seen that? No? Okay. I've not seen that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens in that movie. I was doing a lot of reading up on Terminator recently, chat. I was doing a bit of investigations. My ADHD brain was running rampant one night. But porta potties are valuable. True, that would explain why Weedmon was always at the store. Shit. Weedmon. Should have just called him Hashmon. 420mon. Put Griffinmon in the Discord. Guys. What if I want to see what Griffinmon looks like when I get to him as a surprise? Guys, I know how Google works. Okay? Unlike some of you guys, I know how it works. Ronan, thank you. You guys want to see Griffinmon? I'm going to flash it for 2 seconds. If you don't want to see spoilers, chat, don't look. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh! Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Honestly, he looks kind of shit. I don't know if I want him. I don't know if I want him, chat. He looks kind of bad. He looks less exciting than I thought. Honestly, he looks like a chimera. Is that not... He actually does kind of look... Well, he's not got 3 heads like a chimera. He's got that snake tail thing on his bum. His head looks cool and his wings look cool. Does he look... I don't think he looks that great, guys. We're only going to have him for 10 seconds, so this really isn't an important discussion, by the way. Just TLDR. We're only going to have him for a few moments, and then we're going to de-Digivolve him into Ultimate. We need Ultimates for that, though, and we only have 2. Technically, 1. The other Digimon's en route to 2. En route to 3. This makes no sense. Just ignore everything I've just said. I've got a plan. Just trust me. These mods make the game so awesomer. Hinesley991. Hinesley, you're awesomer. Hinesley, when I look into the great ball of fire in the sky that we call the sun, I think, man, the only thing nicer than the sun today is Hinesley. How are you? Sorry, I didn't mean it. I meant you. Will you fuse it right after? Yeah, I meant the fuse ones. Rosemon, by the way, I was just teasing you because I like you. It wasn't a serious comment. No. I was just, hey, Rosemon, me and you, we're like this. Okay, I was just teasing. You fuse it right after. Yeah, I meant the fused ones, the new Mega form. We'll do some exploring, guys. We'll do some exploring. We've already planned out the Megas for these Digimon, but when we de-Digivolve them back down to Ultimate one last time to then push them back up to Mega, yes, we will explore other options thoroughly. But right now, these guys have scheduled Megas. The only one that's up for debate is, of course, whether we go Machinedramon or Griffinmon, but again, it's not going to matter, because as soon as they Digivolve, they're coming back down. So in reality, maybe we could look at Machinedramon, but then I feel like that would just make us sadder. I think we just go into Griffinmon, don't waste the chip, de-Digivolve them, and then maybe try and get Machinedramon second time around or something. What do you guys think about that? Something like that? That's probably the real plan. I'm trolling a lot of the time, but yeah. Griffins are Chimera. Wait a minute. Guys, if Griffins were called Chimera, why would they be called Chimera? Griffins are the kind of like lion bodies with the eagle heads with wings that fly. Chimeras have 3 heads distinctively, am I not right? Wait a minute. Tail is a snake, yeah. Gonna say they aren't the same thing, says Maester. He's double dipping on the Greek mythos. Not even as cool as Deltamon. If you really want to have a Machinedramon, Chaotic said, regardless of Machinedramon or Griffmon, either one might be able to get back into Machinedramon as long as you find the right thing to DNA it with. You really want to have Machinedramon for actual use, that is. Yeah. I'm just winding you guys up, honestly. We'll be fine, guys. We'll figure it out. Thank you, Chaotix, for your logic. Your solid logic, which we have anchored into our playthrough. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I found out about Hippo Griffinmon from Hacker's Memory and thought he was neat, but I was pretty disappointed by Griffinmon's appearance. There cannot seriously be a Hippo Griffinmon. Buckbeakmon. Jack, surely not. Chimera is like a fusion. Chimeras have 3 heads. I wonder if the one after Griffin will stay data because this means Baijumon is on the table, right? I don't know. I don't know who Baijumon is. Baiju is like Daijobu, right? Maybe he's a really polite Digimon. Maybe he just walks around saying like he loves you all the time. Or maybe he's really apologetic or something. Jack, isn't a Chimeramon, am I a joke to you? Listen, guys. I don't make up the rules, okay? I don't make up the rules. Chimeramon. He's like the weird spelling of Chimera though, with a K. Nobody spells Chimera with a K, guys. Nobody does that. He's like a budget ass. He's like, I mean, Chimeramon is basically Ken getting a bunch of Digimon and gluing them together. You know, it's like a kid's version of like what a Chimera should be. He's just gotten like his Play-Doh and he's gotten a potato and stuck the Play-Doh onto the sides of it. Like you, leg, arm, head, wings. Chimera, spelt with a K. Because I'm edgy. Or stupid, I don't know. Watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 4 and learn all about chimeras. Blob, are you talking about a specific doctor that may or may not have experimented on his daughter? We don't talk about that around these parts. Blob, nobody's ready for that. Blob, nobody was ready for that. Why have you brought it up? I'm dying. No, guys, I don't want to think about that. Don't mention it. Don't speak it. Don't say it. Don't fart it. I think I need to use one of my MP drivers here. What was his name, guys? Doctor, what's his face? What was his name? Mr. Pee-Pee Pajama Pants. The tragedy, no. Don't talk about this, my brain. What was it? By the way, Chimeramon is Pog. How'd you get him, says Ali. He needed 6 DP and he evolved from... Mojimon? Something like that? It was... We had 3 champions when we started the stream today, guys. Who were they? Mojimon, somebody, and somebody. One of them turned into Chimeramon. Would you like to play, Edward? Oh, no. Guys, too soon. It's only when you get 6 DP though, Ali. It was very specific. It's quite a high requirement Digimon. You have to really sweat balls to get it, like a nerd. Luckily, we just happened to be on that path anyway, so... It was a lion, dragon, goat hybrid. It used to be the name of one specific monster. In more random, modern terms, says Ragnar, Chimera turned into a more general term, and the way term used, the way you do it. Ragnar, welcome to the stream. Hello. Thank you, guys. I remember fighting the Chimera in Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Any Gauntlet Dark Legacy fans in the chat right now? Where's Vodcrack when I need him? Yeah? Some Gauntlet? Crimson Nail. Heaven's Knuckle. Oh, Knuckle of V, he's big, he's baby. What is it? Knuckle of V, he's big, he's heavy, he's heinous. He's big, he's ugly, he's heinous. Who could it be who set you free? He really must be an anus. Banger. Dr. Show Tucker. Is that his name? Dr. Tucker. Was that his name? I didn't think that was his name. Was his name Dr. Tucker? Really? I thought it was something else. I don't know what I thought it was. That's not what what I would have guessed. I would have got that multiple choice wrong in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And then you guys would have never let me hear the fucking end of it. I know it, champ. This is your choice to make. I prefer to keep terms specific where I can because I think not doing that turns a language muddy. I mean, language is pretty complex, guys. Language also evolves over time. Which is why I can say the word monkey S and you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, no, it wasn't Dr. Nip Tucker. Okay, that's not funny. No, his name wasn't Nip. I'm pretty sure his name was not Nip. Also, someone outside is having a barbecue. I can smell that. Holy moly. That smells wonderful. Forbidden Trident. Who could it be who set you free? So no fusion card joke, squish mark kappa. Rosemont, I'll allow it. Ragnar, what do you know about chimeras? You have selected Yellow Warrior. I killed that chimera so many times, guys. Killed it without the legendary axe and with the legendary axe. Spanked its ass into oblivion, so I did. When we doing another Gauntlet Dark Legacy playthrough, chat? Any of you guys waiting on that? No? Just me? Okay. I'll put that one in the bin. Yup, and I ain't an ancient Greek, so I'm gonna use it in the modern fashion. Blob, I'm gonna tell you, you're a strong, independent cocaine sniffer from the 70s, and you can do exactly what you want. But Ragnar, thank you. Language evolving, destroying the meaning of POV. Of. Pog. POV, were they a band? Or were they PO something else? POE? Path of Exile? Potatoes, of course, edible. Ragnar and Glob descending into the depths of a classic Twitch chat debate about a topic that nobody cares about. No, it's important, guys. Listen, my English teacher back in high school told me that language evolves. I think you gotta embrace that, though. You gotta embrace the change, because if you don't bend, you snap. I think those who adapt in life normally have a better time. So in this regard, I'm more likely to just be like, yo, whatever. You guys ever heard of Ligma? A clash of the titans, if you will. Ragnar versus Glob. Not in hand-to-hand combat. Not in Mortal Kombat. But in history combat. Of literature. Glob brings his arguments to the table. Cherry brings Ragnar to the table. Cherry jumps in for Ragnar, gives him a sub. Now it's a 2v1. Who will come to Glob's aid? Glob wants to use the word poggers. Ragnar says that makes no sense. The ancient Greeks didn't invent it. Who will win? Cherry, thank you for giving a sub to my lovely friend Ragnar. Also known as Raynal. Also known as Mr. I can do 5,000 push-ups at once. Hey, hey. Everybody's watching. Who's gonna win the legacy chat argument? Will it be Ragnar? Will it be Glob? Wolfie, you go stand in the corner and stream while we exclude you from our fun. Hey, that's not fair. Fine. I'm already technically in the corner. I can't go any further in the corner. Damn, Jack, now the log song is stuck in my head. It's log, log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, log. It's Ali's mum, she's rude. Hey! Sorry, I don't know why I called your mum a log there, Ali. That was rude of me. To be honest, there's been a couple of mothers that have received it today. Twitch chat as a whole's mother has received it. Ali's mother's received it. I think I attacked somebody else's mother earlier. A lot of mothers take catching strays today, guys. It's just part of the package. Honestly, it's quite inclusive. I give them all equal love, you know? I'm thoughtful that way. It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. When is Super Auto Digimon question mark? There goes my hero. He's ordinary. There goes my hero. Dude, these XP requirements are disgusting. Who made this game? What fucking idiot thought about compounding fucking XP levels, man? On this scale. Somebody didn't do good maths. Somebody just looked at the game the way it was and thought, that'll do. When's the deadline, Jimmy? Tomorrow, Jim. I don't know why they're both called Jim. Jimmy, when's the deadline? Oh, it's tomorrow, Jim. Is the game ready? Absolutely not, Jim. Put it out on the shelves. But Jim, these kids, they're going to have no idea what the fuck to do. Nobody's going to get any of these Digimon that we've put in the game. Don't worry about it, Jimmy. It'll all blow over in 20 years when people mod our game. Sorry. I'm going to stop doing that. Right. The ancient Greek hero Ligma, who was felled by Sugma, who begot Boffa. Yes. Broomhilder, what do you know about legacy literature? Also known as Frankenstein and other things. What's your thoughts on Oedipus Rex, Broomhilder? I believe Cherry is trying to appease me through sacrifice. Also, thank you, Cherry. Yeah, Cherry, thank you. For giving us up to Ragnar. Ragnar, welcome back. Lovely to see you. I can literally see the image in my head and I love it, thank you. My mom is many things, a log would be the nicest of those. Listen, do you know what, Ali? Without your mum, we couldn't have had you. And that's alright. Which is why I'm going to sing yet again. There goes my hero. It's Ali's mum, the Logmon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ali, do you know what? Maybe your mum is going to embrace Digimon in later life. Maybe when she retires. She's going to become a Digimon champion. It could happen. I've got Liam403 in my chat. Says, in full caps, watch this, a Digimon game, and Liam shows up. Guys, somebody pinch me. Is this real life? Ow. Hey, Liam. Liam, how are you? Liam, how the devil are you? It's so nice to see you. I think it's been 403 days since I saw you last, Liam. Welcome. Liam, we are deep in the Digimon grind. Very deep. Much wow. I'm kind of tempted to pan this out a little bit because although these Digimon are not paying out great XP, it seems like a good dungeon to be in so far. They're not paying too much bad. Alright, fuck it. No, we're moving on. What about platypuses, though? Do you guys remember my old neighbor Platypus? I think she's dead now. No, I don't know that. Somebody realized DW3 didn't have an ending in the NA version and said, yes, print and sell. I'm not even surprised, Ali. Get out here, memory bug nest, you stinker. Imagine spawning me in a room with one doorway with a memory bug nest in front of it. That is the most dastardly, stinking son of a bitch play I've ever seen in my life, Digimon World 2. How could you? Who's this? Airdramon Kabute. Oh, Kabuterimon. Come to me, my son. It's Daddy. Can't believe I just said that. Hey, Ellie. Chaos Ellie once again. Chaos Ellie in the chat. It's Ellie. It's Ellie. She's feeling bright and she's looking spry. It's Ellie. Ooh, it's Ellie. Ooh. Genshin Impact. Ooh, ooh. League of Legends. Ooh, ooh. Pokemon Rogue. Ooh, ooh. It's Ellie. Ooh, it's Ellie. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't do that for Liam. Now I feel bad. I did a full song for Chaos Ellie. I didn't do a song for Liam. Liam, I'll write you a new one. Just give me some time. A platypus is a real animal, but my god, they're the most let's just sew random animals together kind of animal I've ever seen. An evolutionary marvel, we call that, Ragnar. Well, somebody realised oh, sorry, I got that one. Don't forget the mighty Greek hero and unknown cousin of Hercules, Testicles. Do you guys remember the Testicles moment, guys? Do you guys remember Testicles in when we did the playthrough of Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Mrs. Wolfie still remembers that, and I have no idea how. She's like, remember when you played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and there was the guy called Testicles? I was like, Mrs. Wolfie, how on earth do you remember these things? Oedipus, no, I'm not hungry. Oh, Oedipus. Alright, guys, stop it. Listen. Guys, Oedipus Rex was a very successful, famous play once upon a time, okay? Don't spit on his legacy by calling him Oedipus, okay? That's not funny. Good, thank you. How are you? Not dealing too well with this weather. Not a sucker for the heat, Liam. As someone who is extremely orange IRL, the heat is often bad to me too, but I actually love the sun. I love when it's sunny. I take whatever summer I can get here in Scotland. I'm really hoping that I can get outside today before the daylight leaves. But the days are getting longer and longer, so it's possible. Liam, I hope you're doing well, man. It's really good to see you. Thanks for coming by today. We're in a bit of a chaos moment at the moment, but we're doing well enough. And I'm pretty pleased with our progress today so far. We just need to maintain pace. Keep energized as best we can. I heard about you talking about people's moms, and I am a mom, XD. I'm sorry, Ellie, I'm sorry. I was just generalizing, you know. I wasn't saying anything bad. I mean, there's a bit of subjection in there, a bit of ambiguity, but certainly a bit of hyperbole. You know, it's okay. Sometimes I'll talk about the chat's moms as a plural body. You know, a collective. Sometimes you guys are going to catch strays. But I love you and your mothers really, chat. You know, I love them all. Most of them. Alright. Forward. Do we want to peek our... I think we peek our little nosy into here and see what's in this room. Oh, and we get fucking immediately rewarded. Wow. Okay. Horse! Platypus trivia. They're venomous. There's no known anti-venom, and it's not lethal, but hurts for a week or so. Ragnar, what on earth? Who got attacked by a platypus? Do platypus even have teeth? Oedipus sex. Oedipus nuts. Right, guys, stop it. Listen. I don't appreciate this. It's not funny. Oedipus Rex is a literary classic, and it certainly does involve some BM towards the mother. Okay? You guys need to look that shit up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Relvamon, hi. It's lovely to see you. Welcome. How are you today, Relvamon? Relva, it's Relvamon. Ooh! Mon then. You're orange IRL. I thought this was just a filter. Next thing you know, you're telling me you're not even... Listen, Frankie. Guys, I'll have you know there's all kinds of makeup and pyrotechnics that pull together this dastardly figure that you see on the screen. Let me see what... do I have a webcam set up? I think I've got... How many filters do I have? How many filters do I have? Chatting. Webcam. You guys want to see my non-filtered setup? Color correction off. I'm more yellow now. Chroma key, goodbye. Also, sharpen, what does that look like? Wait, why don't I have my sharpen turned on? Is that too much? Guys, what do you think? Do I look extra HD or do I look pixely? Sharpen on, sharpen off. Sharpen on, sharpen off. I'm going to break my computer. I got to stop clicking buttons. My OBS is going to explode. Anyways. What were we talking about again? Mothers and stuff. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Woo! Ellie showing these mom hearing skills through screens. Holy shit. Hey, Dramojimon, what up, dog? Clarism level 14, Dramojimon. Wow. Room reveal. You guys do not want to see the room I'm streaming from, guys. It is a fucking riot. Guys, it's literally a crater in the floor. I don't even have a roof. I've got an umbrella above my chair. The Green Void. I have a degree in literature and classics. I'm here to say, please make fun of Oedipus Rex Kappa Cool. Log pictures of that degree or it didn't happen. Zero perceptible difference to me. What the heck was that? Zero perceptible difference, says Frankie. Well, Frankie, listen, see if you would stop watching on your toaster from the bath on 360p, Frankie, then you would maybe be able to tell the difference. Sharpen off looks better, yeah. It's because my webcam has a sharpen feature built in. So on the old webcam, I needed the sharpen, but on the new webcam, I don't need it. So the filter exists, but I turn it off. Thank you, guys. Guard. Forbidden Trident. Also known as the Aqua Dildo. Ooh, denim. Check Discord, says Jim. HD. Check Discord. Jack, drop everything you're doing at once and check Discord. What for, Jim? What am I looking for? Jim, what am I looking at? Final Fantasy? Jim, I'm looking. I don't see anything, Jim. I'm panicking, Jim. Jim, this better not be the... Jim, are you talking about looking at the Griffinmon pic that you posted over an hour ago? No, you didn't. You posted it half an hour ago. What the heck is this? You can make this happen with one easy trick. Mr. Wolfie playing. Twitch. Relaxing Digimon World music playing in tab. Lob's showing us how to DJ. I like it, guys. Alright. I'm firing my laser. I've never seen that one in a long time. I have no idea where that even came from. It's at my mom's house, but I'll send a picture to you next time I'm home. Yeah, okay, Glob. A likely story. That'll give you enough time to Photoshop a picture on the internet. I know what you guys are like. Yeah, I know what you guys are like, chat. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So Glob's got a degree in ancient history and literature. I've got a degree in law. Ali's got a degree in accountancy. Yeah, guys. All fake, I know it. I know it. I know what yous are like, chat. Yes, I'm also a doctor. Dr. Jacarias McWolfius. Senior Esquire. Do I get some letters after my name, guys? Do I get some letters at Glob? I'm only teasing, by the way. I'm sure that you do have a degree. I'm not trying to take that away from you. I sweated through my degree and hated every minute of it. I would hate for somebody to try and take that off me. I'd bite them ferally. Not that I'd ever used the degree or ever needed it, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, no, what was I going to say there? Oh, yeah, do you think, guys, because we have studied Digimon quite a lot, do you think we should deserve some sort of, like... I think as a person, I should be able to put on my resume some Digimon letters, right? So, like, Mr. Wolfie, DD, you know, Digidestined or something, you know? DM. BC. Something like that, you know? Math and statistics, baby. Alpha, I'm proud of you. If ever we need a line graph drawn. If we're pulling together some data about the correlation of X and Y from the chat. Amount of Digimon played connected to lack of IQ. We will plot that with you. I got a degree in lunacy, says Cherry. Oh, wow. So is that just the moon in general, Cherry, yeah? A master of the moon. Cherry of the Tales of the House of the Moon. Wow. Cherry Dragon, the Moon Lord. The Crescent Moon, they call him. Young Moony. Pulling a Moony at every opportunity. God, I'm a poet. I'm gonna guard here and get some MP back on these fights. Technically business degree, I just took an extra accounting course. Oh, it's all coming out now, Ali. Okay, Ali got our degree from a Happy Meal, confirmed. Confirmed. Okay, chat, I know how it is. You found it in a loot box. I took a course on Wombology once. Broomhilder, is that like the Wombles? Or are you talking about wombs? Two of those are distinctive topics. We better clarify, just in case. Sounds professional, but it's quite insane. I always said I'm an improv major, says Glob. I just take the lit classics for the scholarship money. Outplaying the system, Glob, I see. Wumble, 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 wumble. She, wee, wumble. I loved maths until I met statistics. Relvamon, you've never loved maths. Guys, stop it. Nobody loves maths. God, some of you guys definitely love maths. Math is a really cool thing. Math is a really wonderful thing. Alright guys, name the movie. 10 seconds, go. Math, 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 math. Big Gobs, yo! Is this Big Papa Spookin' being reborn? My RuneScape pen pal that I speak to once every 10 months. Hello, Big Gobs. How's it going, homie? Nice to see you. Gobs, I'm really sorry about the other night. I was literally on my phone farming fishing when your messages appear. Because you mentioned RuneScape OSRS on mobile, I was like, I should probably get OSRS on mobile, you know? Then I can, like, farm fish while sitting on the toilet, etc. And so I thought, you know what, I'll just sit and chill. Then this little text box minutely appeared with red writing. I was like, what the fuck does that say? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, it's Big Chili sending me a message. Then I had the pain and misery that is typing on my phone on OSRS. Holy fucking shit. I type in a full sentence and my phone autocorrects the entire sentence to nonsense. It is baffling. I say, hey Big Chilies, how are you tonight? And it says, broomstick swimming pool ogre man fart. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's just happened? Insane. The School of Rock. Hell yeah. Well done, Mick. Diesel Kid, you are here. You're back. You do love me. Diesel Kid, where have you been? Diesel Kid, I asked you some questions earlier and you just fucked off. Let me guess, you went to go buy a forklift. Diesel Kid, you do care about us. Now who's the feral lunatic? See, that's what Digimon dubs do to me. Mr. Wolfie, certified Digimon tamer. My wife loves math, she got her bachelor. Diesel Kid, is that what she calls you in the bedroom? Her bachelor? Don't answer that question, that's a personal question. That was a joke between friends. Sorry, that was inappropriate. Diesel Kid, how are you? I was asking how your cow was, Diesel. You were busy doing something. Where have you been? I love the concept of math, hate doing it. I love the concept of math. Digital Alley 2024. Ali, and you said your mother was a log. Sheesh. Alright, we'll take some fights here. Just one or two. Schoolhouse Rock. Pretty much, yeah. I'll give you half a point for that one, Jim. School of Math. Guys, if yous are being silly and sarcastic, you lose a point in the quiz. It's terrible. Dobbs, it's really good to see you, man. I hope you've been well in life. You said you've been working a lot. How's that going? I'm in and out. No forklift today. 4-axle trucks with lowboy trailer. Diesel Kid, I don't even know what that means. Asylum Falls 3. Never knew you played OSRS. That's nuts. It's Elysium Falls. Why did I say Asylum? Elysium Falls, welcome. Elysium Falls. Why do I feel like I know you? Maybe you're a fan of Disco Elysium. I'm alright, cows are good. Put one in the freezer last week. Have 2 more at home. The girls are raising. Cow. Diesel, wait a minute. Hold the bus. Record screech. Pause the game. Hold. I'm alright, says Diesel Kid. Okay, that checks out. The man's alright. Makes sense. The cows are good. Oh, cool. So the cows in the garden that you keep on your land, they're well. Good, that makes sense. Put one in the freezer last week. So the last statement was a lie. The cows aren't good. They're dead in your freezer. Diesel Kid, you can't just gloss over that. You mullered Daisy. What do you mean? Have 2 more at home the girls are raising. What, so you can kill them and put them on a fucking bun? Diesel! You twisted sadistic fucker. What do you mean? The cows are good. What, put one in the freezer? You're not talking about the forklift. Those are planned to be milk cows, not beef cows. Diesel Kid, how could you? What did Dorothea the cow ever do to you? Long Boy Danger Noodle. You know I didn't join Blue Falcons during my playthrough, but I do feel a bit guilty about it. Long Boy Danger Noodle. The Blue Falcons. Let's just say they've got some problems. Let's just say they've got some hardcore problems that they're trying to resolve. And when I say they are trying to resolve it, I'm talking about me. It's a hard life. Long-time viewer from YouTube, mate. Been a big fan since the Next Order guides. Elysium, it's so nice to see you. I had a friend I used to play League of Legends with 10 years ago, and I'm pretty sure they had Elysium in their name. I was just making sure you weren't that person. It's really good to see you. Welcome. I've only just started playing OSRS again, guys. I'm a huge noob. I'm doing this, like, pseudo Iron Man run where it's like, I'm basically playing as if it's an Iron Man, but I'm not actually excluded by an actual Iron Man account. So I haven't used the GE once in the entire playthrough. I was killing giant frogs in the Lumbee Swamp last night when I was talking to Big Chilies. The truck and the trailer we're buying can legally transport equipment up to about £120,000. There's a mum joke in here somewhere. I'm not going to use it. I'm not gonna... Guys, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna seat that low. No, I'm not gonna make any jokes about anybody's mother weighing £120,000 and that the trailer would be convenient for transporting her to and from the supermarket. But I did think about it. I did think about doing it. I'm just not gonna say it. I like you guys too much. We're all friends here. I'm too polite. You're welcome. I've reserved that one for another day. The cows that are still alive are enjoying life. The others I'm enjoying, so it's all good. Diesel Kid, I thought those were your family's cows. You can't just... Diesel, no! What are the children gonna think? Did the children know that they're eating Daisy the cow for their dinner? Daddy, this is delicious. What did you add to this today? Death. The loss of your favorite pet. That's like a horror movie, man. Sensational beef, I mean cows. The Blue Falcons have problems, and Jack is all of them. Hey! You take that back, Ali. Ali, is this because I insulted your bootleg degree that you found on the Pirate Bay? I take it back, Ali, I'm sorry. I'm not all of the problems that the Blue Falcons have. I am a problem. For the enemies. For the Blood Digimon Tamers, whatever they're called in this game. What they call the Blood Knights? Yes, for them, I'm a big problem. Okay? Could have been if it was Rengar. Oh. Okay, good. 20 incoming, guys. We're almost at mega level. I'm going to try my best to achieve that today, but honestly, I have no idea if we're going to make it or not. The boss in this base will give us a big payout, which is super nice. But I don't think it's enough to get us to 31, 32, 33. Dixie's here, says, hello, hello. How's it going, Dixie, eh? Dixie, how's things, eh? Bakamon, lose your power. Look at this Bakamon just sitting in this tiny little room surrounded by literal 3 mines. Oh my god, a nice Devimon, what's up? Math is a really wonderful thing. Remain in patties, I'm done. Diesel Kid, rip, rest in pieces, rest in pies, remain in patties. Watching a Digimon stream took a dark turn today, RIP cow. When the cows aren't being slaughtered by Elysium Falls and Big Chilies in Lumbridge, Diesel Kid's slaughtering them IRL so that he can have a tasty lunch before ordering a trailer that weighs up to... that can carry up to £120,000. Diesel Kid, how has life been? How is the trailer purchasing going? Is this one of these purchases, Diesel, where as the finance guy you're like, no, don't do it, and the boss is like, but I want it? Game eating BRB. Bye, Ali. I love the victory dance of ex-Tyrannomon. He's trying his best, guys. I didn't know ex-Tyrannomon looked like this, by the way. He kind of looks like Digitamamon, right? I think that's like kind of what they're going for. Things are good with you, eh? Things are going good with me, eh? Yay. Dixie, how are you today? What's happening? How's your Monday looking? How's it cooking? Are you teaching any violin classes today, Dixie? I got 99 problems and they're all chatters. 99 problems, but a Digi ain't one. If you're having backy problems, I feel bad for you, son. Woo! What we got in here, eh? Now I'm going to start saying eh all for the rest of the day, eh? But damn it, we're contaminated, we're corrupted. This is all Dixie's fault. Why do you think the Blue Falcons keep sending him into grindy dungeons? Guys, wait a minute. Are you telling me that the reason I'm in these dungeons that are massively overextended, long, and tedious is because the Blue Falcons keep sending me to the furthest possible dungeon because they don't want to put up with any of my pish? Wait a goddamn minute. I never really looked at it that way. I always wondered why Cecilia was laughing as I left, dragging my fucking bag of supplies. That'll keep him at bay for about 4 weeks. Get wrecked, fool. He floats, he doesn't have to give a shit about mines, it's the perfect defensive setup. He's also a ghost as well, Frankie. Can he really be injured by an explosive? Bingo ended in OSRS for me today, so I might have to get some cow kills in. I was killing frogs in the swamps of Lumbee because I was trying to collect giant bones so that I can give my bones to an altar in the wildy and hopefully level up my prayer points. I did that after I fished about 10,000 fish. So that was... oh, shit. That's what I was doing last night. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing RuneScape on my phone sometimes, and I'm just thinking to myself, why am I doing this? Like, what is driving me to build up this character? It is so tedious. I think I spent all weekend just mining in the Varrock mine. You know the bit with the little the conveyor belt where you put the mine, you put the dirt in the little compressor thing, and then it spits out all the ore. I think I spent like 10 hours in there over the weekend. What is wrong with me? Just chilling bank holiday again. Wait a minute. Why don't we get a bank holiday today? I guess it doesn't apply. Yeah. I guess it wouldn't apply to me anyway. I don't know why I said that. Okay, there's the exit. Let's keep farming, guys. Alright, I'm going to disappear again. Diesel Kid, you and your cows and your lovely family have a lovely day. Good luck with the trailer. You have been wonderful. I hope you're well. I love you. I miss you. Don't do anything foolish. It probably isn't the best time to spend money, but there's a quick turnaround planned. Ooh. So Diesel Kid, when should I buy shares in the company? When are you going to insider trade that information with me? Diesel Kid Incorporated. I found it on the US stock market. Publicly traded. It says, transports big things. That's the slogan. I found it, Diesel. I know exactly where it is. I'm going to buy in. Majority shareholder. I'll see you at the board meeting on Monday. Blue Karoo, he smells of a shoe that was left in the cupboard in a pile of glue. Hello, Blue Karoo. Well, that's where I put the milk. Oh no, I thought he knew about the shoe from Blue Karoo. Blue, 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 blue Karoo. Blue, how's it going? Just about to hit 98 prayer, says Bigubs. Wait a minute. 98? I think my prayer is like 20. Guys, no. See if I... Okay, if I... See at level 25 prayer, if I take a bag of bones to the altar, like a full inventory of big bones to the altar, will that give me enough to get to level 26 prayer? How much effort is it, guys? I don't want to die in the wildy holding a bag of bones. Also, I was fighting one of the frogs in the Lumbee Swamp last night, right? And it dropped a little plant, which then grew a little pouch that what I collected. What is the little pouch for? I killed a little frog and it planted a little plant. And then the plant grew after about 30 seconds and then I harvested the item. It was a little mysterious pouch thing. What is that for? Does anybody know? Someone teach Jack how to create folders. Guys, you don't own me. My Discord exists perfectly, okay? It works. It just works. Listen, I might not have 4 times the detail, guys. But it's functioning. DW4 is a masterpiece. Don't you dare disrespect it, says Sheer Heart Attack. Sheer Heart Attack, what does the YK in your name stand for? Yak Kool-Aid. What does the YK stand for? Your kangaroo. Sheer Heart Attack, your kangaroo. Young... I was going to say cackle, that's the wrong K. Young Crack Fiend. Why are you guys asking him to play it? It's like impossible to get past the first area of the game without being level 5. They're just trolling, Longboy. Don't worry about it. Don't ever look at what the chat says and take it seriously. That's the route to insanity. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shouldn't be shocked you got so many unread DMs. You love to ignore messages. Dixie, that's one message I wish I did ignore. Do you know what? You guys are right. Maybe I should make a folder of you guys sending me shit messages and I'll just call it the trash can. How about that? The spam folder. Dirt filth messages. If you only knew. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wolfie is the goat of all time. Broomhilder, listen, I know you've just had your pump on and you're feeling good. But that's just simply not true. This is like Wigglytuff. This is like when Wigglytuff joins and tells me I would do a better job delivering presents than Father Christmas. It's like, Wiggly, listen. I am merely a man. Handsome man. That's so funny. And so smart. Just genuinely amazing. But I'm still a man, you know? Hey, Agamon32. What's up? Hello, Agamon. Agamon, why are you 32? Where's the other Agamons? Where's Agamon 31 and below? Paint drying would be lit, Kappa. And we have a Discord chat for Gordon Ramsay memes. Guys, there are areas of the internet that already exist. You guys don't need to... We don't need to... I don't think... Chat, please focus. I can't keep adding these sporadic... Placid Duck Simulator does not need a segment of the Discord, okay? It doesn't. Do you get a lot of trashy messages? Yeah, only from Canada. Only from Canadians, Dixie. I mean, what can I say? It's okay. It's okay. You learn to deal with it. It's a burden, but it's okay. It's from a bad guy from JoJo manga anime, Yoshikage Kira. Since I can't use the full name, I just use his name letters. Guys, I just got surprisingly tired all of a sudden. I think one of you guys just cast a spell on me or something. Who's tapping on a helmet right now? Garbagemon reads trash DMs GRTD. Killer Queen bites Zadusto. Fucking hell. Jack, when are we getting a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure part of the Discord? When are we getting a Danny the Dead Dog in the Furnace part of the Discord for Dead Danny the Dog memes? Guys, listen. I love Speedwagon as much as the next person. But we don't need a Speedwagon part of the Discord, okay? Look at you guys thinking you could manage my Discord. You guys aren't qualified. You can't handle the truth. Okay? Have you seen Coda? I don't know what that means, Dixie. Is this like the 18th movie in the Nun series? Is this the Nun 9? This is a movie that I'm just not going to read up anything about. I'm just going to watch it. Because I feel like there's a lot of movies these days where if you read anything about the movie, it spoils it. Just going into a movie blind and getting a random roll of the dice is actually some of the... I've enjoyed movies more doing that. I went into the movie called The Hunt, which stars Mads Mikkelsen. I had no idea what it was about, and it made the movie so much more shocking. You know? Is that what it's called? The Hunt? I would recommend you guys check that out at some point, because it's a very adult, very thought-provoking movie. Quite scary in some elements. The Hunt. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The Hunt 2020. No, oh no, not that one. Okay, no, not this one. Not that one. Okay, we don't... Dude, is that fucking Galadriel? No. 2012. Mads Mikkelsen, The Hunt. Not the 2020 version. We don't know. God, Jesus. Overwatch dead game. You loved Overwatch, Ryan. You were a Zenyatta main, Ryan. You played Zenyatta, didn't you? Turn one room into a PC gaming channel. The whole Discord is a PC gaming channel, Jim, you silly goose. No, I'm not turning one room into PC exclusives, guys. You guys are all... Most of you guys have PCs at this point. Invasion is a good series to watch, says Meister. There was a sequel series to Lost called Found, but I'm afraid that it is lost media. From Hilder, I can't imagine... I'm trying to figure out if that's a meme or not. I feel like it is. Is that a dad joke? Fibonacci sequence is when each number adds to the previous number, yeah. Thanks, Ali. Welcome back. So after Michael got off the island, he was hunted by a monster rendered in PS2 era graphics WobTF. Ryan, it's actually quite interesting. I think it's quite interesting. So you know how in Lost, guys, this isn't really spoilers. If you haven't seen the TV show Lost, you should probably watch that before you watch anything else. But you know how in Lost they're kind of in this like weird, undisclosed, unconfirmed like purgatory, right? That's kind of what Found is like as well. Or not Found, fuck, now I'm saying that because of fucking Broomhilder, god damn it. From, the movie From, the TV show From. God, I'm going senile. It's kind of like that. You know, they're kind of trapped there and they don't know why. And then there's these like killer monsters. It's actually quite interesting. It's quite spooky. Marvel Rivals will be the new flavor of the month. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. What do you think about that sheer heart attack? Have you seen any gameplay? It looks a little bit sus. I watched someone play Magneto for a full game the other day on point control. And at one point he said Magneto's ultimate is cheeks. And that's when I knew I probably wasn't that interested. It looked okay, man. It looked alright. It just looked like a very budget-friendly version of Overwatch, to be honest. I don't know if Marvel Rivals is like... Is it free to play? I don't know why these companies like... I don't know why they go for these projects, man. I don't know why they do it. It must just be a cash grab. It must be easy enough. But somebody must have worked hard on Marvel Rivals. Like, it's not that they came up with their own... like, well, they are coming up with their own stuff, kind of. But obviously, it's very similar to Overwatch in almost every sense. But somebody had to program, design, and, like, develop that. I don't know why they fucking... why they keep doing that. They must expect to print some form of money. I was serious about card games. I bet there's enough interest from all the TCGs to warrant it. I mean, you might be right, Blue Crew. I'm not so sure, guys. I'm not so sure. I really should save my game. So I'm going to do that now. Ever seen Dragon Ball Evolution? Unfortunately, I have not, Jim, but that's okay. Or fortunately, I have not, I should say. I've saw reviews of it. I've watched like people talking about it and discussing it. Lots of reviews. The film plays between hearing and deaf people, and the sound design in the film will change depending on what's going on in those perspectives it's in. Plays on emotions for sure. Senna has sacrificed the movie. Okay. Interesting. I'll check it out at some point, Dixie. I'll add it to the list. I'm not a father, but guilty as charged. Dad jokes are baked into my DNA. You guys are so silly. And I'm so hungry. Chat, we're going to eat well tonight. And when I say eat well, I mean we're going to eat lots of food. The wasp is going to get you. Did you guys see it? It's flying around. I'm not that scared of wasps. I don't really freak out like some people do. If the wasp landed on my face and crawled across my forehead, guys, I wouldn't panic. I hope it doesn't, but I wouldn't mind. Like if the wasp landed on me, I wouldn't freak out. That doesn't scare me. Like in the slightest. I'm not bothered. I'm not trying to pretend to be a badass. Just saying I don't really mind wasps. They're harmless. And it's when you start poking them and prodding them that they're going to sting you. There's a PSP Dragon Ball Evolution game. It's a carbon copy of the Budokai series. Oh no. Dragon Ball Z Budokai is not for wimps. Do you guys see the artwork that you guys... We were talking about Yamcha on Saturday, so some of you guys took it upon yourselves to draw artwork of Yamcha. Leomon in the Yamcha pose in the Boofy Discord. Janik drew this. It looks like it could be like... It looks like a GIF as well. Like, I could crop that into something. I don't know why, but, you know, fair play. Shout outs to Janik. Petri fire! Dodge the bullet, it's crap. Yeah, I've not heard good things. I've not heard good things. Oh, Janik's here. I recommend checking out this fan film that recently dropped. Logan the Wolf Viking Logan, and it's R-rated for sure. Logan the Wolf Viking. Okay. Okay. There's a couple of movies, guys, that I could recommend to you that you should just watch without reading anything about the movie. Just sit down, play the movie, and just trust. There's a couple of movies, especially thriller movies, or like suspense movies, when you don't know which direction the movie's going to go and you don't know what's going to happen. It actually makes for a much better time. I'll give you guys an example, right? If you're looking for a film to check out at some point, I'll give you guys a Scottish recommendation. You'll have to find this online and it'll be quite hard to find. There's a movie based in Scotland called Calibre, right? Or Calibre, depending on how you want to pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure it's Calibre. There's a movie called Calibre that is set in Scotland. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just watch the movie. Don't look up what it's about. Don't look up anything. Just watch the movie. And you'll enjoy it more. If you look at what it's about, it's going to spoil everything. It's like a small kind of indie film set in the Scottish Highlands. You'll enjoy it more because you don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know what's going to happen. I watched that movie completely blind, and it was so much better as a result. It was on Netflix for a while. It's not there anymore, I don't think. No, those are bees. There are many types of wasps that will sting. No, I know what a bee is, Dixie. I can tell the difference between a bee and a wasp. But wasps won't sting you if they land on you, if you don't bother them. Maybe sometimes you'll get the crazy kamikaze wasp that immediately just attacks you, but... Normally they're okay. They're normally... Well, they're aggressive, but they're normally alright. If you don't go near them, they won't bother you. Like, if this wasp has been in my room for the past 3 hours, and it's still crawling over the lampshade above me. But he's not going to bother me. This is where I get stung, and I find out I'm allergic to wasps, and I die on camera. Then I get banned from Twitch. In that order. It's a work in progress. Hey, Yannick. It's an alpha, so I can't say much. At least they embraced the hero shooter. Yeah, I mean, they certainly did, yeah. How much Mel Gibson is in Caliber? Exactly 0%. How much... House Shark is an absolute banger. Okay, no. Maester, we don't talk about House Shark. That's not good. Maester, stop it. Used to be trying to give you guys genuinely good recommendations and... No, not House Shark. Not literally a movie about a shark walking around someone's house eating them. That's ridiculous. You would just leave the front door. The menu. Banshees of Inisherin, says Broomhilda. Polar and Jojo Rabbit. Don't look them up, just watch them. Okay, so... Blue Karoo, I'm going to straddle this perfectly, right? Banshees of Inisherin I watched without knowing anything about, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I like that director, though, and I like the actors in that movie. Banshees of Inisherin was good. I really liked that, right? I don't think everybody's going to like it, so I'm not going to recommend it, but again, as Broom says here, it's a good movie to watch not knowing anything about, right? The Menu I also watched completely blind, not knowing what was going to happen or anything about it, but I had seen the trailer. And I'm going to tell you I didn't like The Menu that much. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine, you know, but it was one of these movies where I'm like, right, I could have just never watched that and not missed out, you know? It was interesting, it was unique, it was random, but I don't think it was necessarily a good use of my time. It was weird. Worth checking out for sure if you're a movie. If you watch a lot of movies, that's fine, but if you're going to watch like 3 movies this year, don't make The Menu one of them. You'll be sad inside. It was fine. It was fine. A lot of people in it, good cast, good acting. But yeah, Banshees was good though. I liked that a lot. My little donkey. My little donkey. Jack, did you watch Black Mirror episode that took place in Scotland? No, but I have seen more Black Mirror recently. Me and Mrs. Wolfie watched 2 episodes of Black Mirror. We watched... Mrs. Wolf had seen it before. I watched the episode where the guy... You know, there's the guy traveling around Britain and then he goes to this, like, video game developer house. And then he takes part in virtual reality to get paid while he's traveling. I watched that one. I watched that episode. It was okay. It was one of these episodes that had about 8 endings in a row, and it's like they couldn't choose in the writing desk or like in the writing booth what fucking ending they were going to go with, so they just put them all in and let you kind of choose what one you wanted. It was kind of weird, but it was alright. It was cool. Very dystopian, as most Black Mirror episodes are. Really pumped. I'm ready for a new Rush Hour. Blue Karoo, if Jackie Chan is still doing backflips in Rush Hour 5, or whatever one they're on now, Rush Hour 4? Dude, I don't think he's going to be quite as spry as he used to be, mate. I found out the other day that they're making a Bad Boys 4. I couldn't believe it. I used to love Bad Boys 1 and 2, and then Bad Boys 3 came out, and it was like, alright, this is kind of fun, whatever. Not bad, you know, not great. Bad Boys 2 was amazing. I loved that movie when I was a teenager. I thought Bad Boys 2 was great. Bad Boys 3 was fine. I don't know, like, I couldn't believe it. I watched the trailer at the boxing, and Bad Boys 4, they played a trailer, and I was like, no way are they doing this. Yo, Big Chilies. Wait a minute. Big Chilies, I'm so confused. This doesn't make any sense. Did you make a 3rd Twitch account? Wait, what's happening? Big Chilies, thank you for the tier 2 subscription. Big Chilies, you were Big Papa Spook, and then you were Big Gobs, and now you're Big Chilies. Lol, I changed. Big Chilies, welcome back. Thank you so much for the tier 2 subscription. Very, very helpful for our towards our Twitch Plus goals, guys. We haven't checked our Twitch Plus in a long time. Will we have a little gander, shall we? Let's have a little gander. Where are we at? We're smurfing at the moment. Welcome to Chili's. 160 out of 100. Guys, this is 30 plus points than it was last month. You guys know that, right? These have been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Big Chilies, welcome back, and thank you so much for the support, man. You didn't have to do that. Super kind. We need to guard, we need to attack, and we need to guard. I should have attacked it, actually. I don't think we're close to level 30. but maybe we are. Also, another Jurassic World movie just let the franchise die. Sheer heart attack. I'm going to be honest, right? I watched the 3 new Jurassic Park movies, and I'm a big Jurassic Park fan, right? I feel like I watched Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. Big Chili's, thank you for the 1500 bits as well. Wait a minute. Hello? Yo, dude. Dude. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Okay, so I've watched the first 3 Jurassic Park movies, guys, and I've also read the book. There's a book for Jurassic Park, and it's actually very, very good. I would highly recommend it if you guys are ever interested, right? It's a very good book. Not bad. It was written before the movie. The movie was based on the book, interestingly enough, so, you know. Anyways, I watched the new Jurassic Park movies, and I thought they were pretty fucking awful. The first one out of the 3, the new 3, was the best one in my opinion. But my god, dude. What a fucking nightmare. I was so excited to watch them, you know? But like, holy fuck, man. I don't know, they just can't get that suspense, you know? The first Jurassic Park movie is all about suspense. And there's obviously the novelty benefit of, hey, we've never seen this before. What happens if we put dinosaurs in an amusement park that goes rogue? You know? Cinematically spectacular for its time. Beautiful music score, just genuinely a great film, right? A historical film. And then you've got these new ones and it's like, broski. What's going on here? Could this be a mini-boss? I think this could be a mini-boss. I'm not exactly primed for this, but we do have some heals. We'll use that. We'll use this. I don't know. I think there's multiple fights here. We have to be real careful about this. I've got 1 MP driver and 1 anti-freeze. I think this could be a fight. Hopefully we're okay here. There's no boss floor terrain. Commander Damien, what? You're here already? You pesky little guard tamer. I'll show you what I'm capable of this time. Damien, give it up already. Alright, another rematch. Round 3. Apparently this fight was really bad earlier. Deramon, Garbagemon, and Blue Meramon. Hey chat, you're in this fight. I got no mana. Absolutely no mana. Hopefully Garbagemon doesn't do confused bullshit, but should we target him down? I feel like we should. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he looks like a little bastard, so we have to kill 1 or 2 of these weaker guys and then MP charge up. My ass, boom boom, hello KK. What's up? We are many, we are Chili's. Big Chili's, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much for the tier 2 resub. Thank you for changing your name to match your RuneScape name, and thank you for the 1500 bits. That's no joke, guys. Massive today. Chili's, it's really good to have you back, man. Welcome, we've missed you. I thought the first new one sucked so much I don't even know how 2 and 3 could go any lower. Well, I mean, the first one was closer to the original game, the original movie, which I appreciated, and I kind of liked the idea of like them using even more gene mutation to make like a bigger, badder dinosaur, and you know, I thought it was okay. And then, you know, 2 and 3, man, bro. The third one, they really tried to lean into the fan service with getting, what was his name back, guys? What's the guy from the first Jurassic Park movie called? Let's just apply this again. I think I'm gonna just Sam Neill, Alan Grant. Yeah, Alan Grant. But his name in real life is Thingamabob. Sam Neill, yeah. Fun fact, guys. Sam Neill used to follow Mrs. Wolfie on Twitter. I'm not even kidding. The actual Sam Neill. Mrs. Wolfie followed him once, and he followed her back. It was the most random thing ever. Like, in the space of an hour. Probably not his actual Twitter account. Probably managed by someone, but yeah, the official Sam Neill Twitter account used to follow Mrs. Wolfie. I don't know if he still does. So random. Anyways, yeah. The third movie of the new Jurassic Park movies, it really leaned into that whole, like, Oh man, it was hard to watch, man. You can tell what they're doing and it's so shameless. I used to like Jurassic Park, but I don't entirely feel like every dinosaur would just up and try to kill people. Well, some of them don't, Long Boy, you know, some of them are passive in the movies. You know, Jurassic 1 starts out and, you know, the Digimon are, some of the Digimon are really calm and passive, you know, the herbivores. That's like part of it. They're trying to show you that nature can be beautiful, but also terrifying, right? That's like one of the themes. I actually have... Oh, dude. Oh, we could be in trouble. Can I use this? Anti-mix-up. I gotta use that on this guy, or we're in trouble. I gotta kill Garbage. What happened? Did we fuck this up? I gotta kill him really quickly. I think that should be enough. I'm hoping that Vixen Serenity goes first. That's really bad. Okay, maybe if he catches that though, it's not so bad. He's now going to attack my teammates with his most powerful move. He's going to attack himself. And now I can't heal him, that's bad. We should have the anti-paralysis here though. Confusion cured, okay, nice. Attack missed, brilliant, really good, that's really good. We are fucked. I remember watching the first one in 1984 with my father at the theatre, good times. Yeah, I went to see the third movie in the cinema with my uncle and my dad a long time ago. This game fucking annoys me to no end. It's like it's trying to make me lose progress. It's like it's trying to fuck me over. Absolutely insane, dude. Okay, MP Driver, we use these. You're gonna have to guard, mate. You are going to... I really need to kill this guy. I gotta get the Confuse out of this fight or we are totally fucked. I have to kill him. I need to focus here, guys. I don't want to lose this. It should be okay. I don't want to panic too early, but my god, man, we could get riddled here. I don't actually know who's doing the confusion. Is it him? No, it's not. Okay, we should be okay. I think we should be okay. As long as this does big damage. Please kill him. Oh, thank god. And he missed again. Brilliant. Really good. Love this game. Super fun. Super good. Okay. We should be alright here. We should be able to guard up and heal. The thing is, there might be a fight behind this fight. Like, genuinely. So, we don't really want to use Evil Wind if we don't have to. I think at this point we have to get some damage off. Heat Viper should be good on Deramon. You need to use Giga Heal if you can pull it off. That's not the AoE, is it? Heals an ally by 200 HP. Where's the AoE heal? Who's got that one? Can I do like an interrupt to maybe kill... Heaven's Heal is what we need. I should probably heal after I kill one of their Digimon, but I'm so scared we lose here. Alright. Oof. I had to go to some weeding for my aunt and touch grass. Also, yikes, this is a spicy battle. We're in it, guys. We're alright, though. It's the fight behind this fight I'm worried about. This isn't the official boss, and I've just used all of my resources to get through this. I don't really want to have to do this dungeon twice, but I guess we need the XP. Just don't know how healthy we are. We might be able to fully recover and take the next boss fight full HP and be okay, but... I think I have to interrupt here. Oh, nice. Really good. Really, really fun. I thought most of the first movie made no sense at all, and I'm also kind of over Chris Pratt starring as Chris Pratt and Chris Pratt in every movie, Vape Nation. Oh, he's okay. We don't hate Chris. I think Chris tries his best. I know what you guys mean. I mean, it's not his fault if he's been cast in a movie and then told what to do. He's just doing his job, you know? I don't know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I don't know if leaving Meramon alive at the end here is a good idea. Maybe I should kill Meramon and leave the fucking chicken alive. Because if he's interrupting me, We should leave him alive and get back to full HP. Maybe I should kill Meramon. I hope it's not too late. I've already buffered my moves. I should have left him alive, and I think I've just killed him. We'll see. This is going to do a lot of damage. 88 damage. Is he getting back up? Oh, he is. And this guy missed for the 19th time in a row. How is he not cleansed of his... How is he not cleansed of his paralysis? I don't understand. 3 turns, 4 turns, this guy's actually just not been at, like... Can you imagine playing this game for 200 hours, raising a Digimon to Ultimate Mega, and then just have him not perform or do anything the whole time? That is so baffling. I'm actually going to try and kill Meramon here. I'm going to leave Deramon at 1 HP, and I'm going to try and top up my team. I think we can actually do it. Because he's interrupted, so if I guard a lot, we should actually be able to do it. I like Chris, but he's in like every... I like Chris, but he's in every movie. Yeah. I know what you guys are saying. Like, it does get a bit old. Totally a fair point. Chaotic says, you used all your resources because you fought everything on the way here despite saying you were going to run from them all. I still need to level my Digimon up to Mega level and then Digivolve them back down to level them up again. Can't get away from that. I have to do it. We're going to have to grind at some point. I mean as well do it while I'm in the dungeon, you know? We're going to just top up our HP here by guarding a bunch. Hopefully we can get rid of the confusion. Oh, he landed it. But, or I meant the paralysis. Still not cleansed of paralysis though, he just attacks. And I didn't get interrupted that time, oddly enough. The one time I told both my Digimon to defend, I didn't get interrupted by Chicken. Okay, that's fine. Right, we need to heal as best we can. Let's do Heat Viper here. Kaiser. Heaven Seal's coming through, but it's not quite ready yet. I'm a little bit nervous that they focus Chimeramon here. Should be okay. We should be able to fix it. Hey Raven Kathy, how's it going? Kathy, welcome. Oh hey, I finally got here during a live stream. Hi, hey Raven, welcome. Lovely to have you here. This is 6 turns of paralysis still being implemented on my middle Digimon. 6 turns. It's not cured itself yet. Why? None of the game plays like this. Just the boss fights. At the end of 12 floors of a dungeon. Why is he still paralyzed? That is outrageous. Bamboozling it to the max. Holy shit, dude. We're not gonna lose, but it's just like, why? Oof. A cool thing with confusion is interrupting skills always work when confused, and they kept that an alternative. Yeah, that is nice. That when the game is shafting you up the ass, it offers you a biscuit every now and then. Yeah. It'd be kind of awesome if it just wasn't shite. Like, I know what you guys are saying, like, yes, it's true, but, like, why is it so bad, guys? Why is my Digimon being paralyzed for 7 turns in a row? He's attacked once. Luckily, he got his heal through, which was nice, but... Holy shit. Right, the good news is we got to where we need to be. All we need is for Blue Meramon to die. Then we can completely stabilize back to full HP. It's going to take us like 10 turns, but we can do it. Paralysis is broken against you, but when you use it, they heal immediately. Yes. My question is, why? Why? I'm doing fine. Raven, it's good to meet you. It's good to have you here. Thank you for following me. And thank you for coming by the stream. It's just a 33% chance. 1 turn out of 3 it should cure. Guys, the whole fight he's been paralyzed. Go back and you can watch the VOD. Like, go back and count. We're on like turn 9. He's still paralyzed. Permanently. I don't think that's bad RNG. I think it's called rigged. Right, now we have to guard up our MP all the way back. We have to get back. Insane. No interrupt, by the way. Triple guard, no interrupt. Hello? We're going to do the same again, guys. This is going to take us a minute. There's another fight behind this. I don't know if we can beat it. We can autopilot and not run the risk, or we can take the fight and chance our luck. Probably not a good idea. If I beat this fight, I'm probably going to get all my mana and HP back from a level up, potentially. But are we powerful enough to beat the next fight with no heals or MP? That's the question. Is there going to be some sort of gimmick cheese that shits on my happiness? Or is there going to be some sort of bullshit in the second fight in this dungeon? I don't know. If there is, we probably might die and then lose everything. Literally everything. It will game over us. We'll go back to the main menu. We'll lose all of our progress today. Well, not all of it, but most of it. The last 3 hours at least. All of the grinding we've done. Or we can run the risk that we can fight the boss with no RNG bullshit. And then pray to God that we win. Never lucky. I'm sorry, I just need to ventilate. I'm not actually mad. I just need to try and expel some disbelief from my system. It's ridiculous. If I paralyze this boss, if by some miracle I manage to proc paralysis on this boss, there is no way that the paralysis exists for longer than 1 turn. So why am I paralyzed the entire fight from a move that was used 10 turns ago? Now, right now, I'm not attacking, which is why the paralysis is still in play, right? So apparently it still lingers when you do that, but still. There was like 6 turns when I attacked, no? Alright. We're guarding all the way. Mambo number 5. Oh! Paralysis can cure when you're guarding. That makes it even worse. What the fuck? Is that like the... Was that like the timeout cycle? Like 10 turns of paralysis, it cures? Is that like a safe mechanism? Because I'm pretty sure if you guard, paralysis wouldn't normally cure. 10 turns of paralysis. Only 10 turns. Balanced. Balanced. Really good. So pleased. 10 turns. Insane in the membrane. Chat. I know you didn't make the game. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just wondering, why are we here? Just to suffer. Can you imagine, right? This game feels sometimes like you're walking along Hadrian's Wall for charity, you know? Or like the Great Wall of China. I'm sure there's probably people who walk along the Great Wall of China for charity and stuff like that, right? It's probably been done lots of times. Can you imagine if you were walking along the Great Wall of China for charity, but then there was just a bunch of bullshit in the way? Not only do you have to travel hundreds of miles or whatever, but there's also like random monks that just come out and just kick you in the shins every like 3 miles or something. They come out and just slap the shit out of you for no reason. That's what playing this game feels like. Walking the Great Wall of China for charity, and there's just a horde of bullshit along the way. I love it. I can't get away from it, but also, what the fuck? You know? You know? If Mambo number 5 is so good, why no Mambo number 6? I think all of his lovers that he sang about in the song co-opted him and killed him. They buried him in the garden. That's just a guess, though. Unlucky. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we take a hit before we heal. Please, please take a hit before we heal. Ah. Oh, wait, that works. Meteor wing. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Lou Vega was my first CD I owned. Wonderful. Good choice, Drofig. I was like 4. Little baby Drofig dancing to Mambo number 5. I can see it. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I think we take it. I think we take it, guys. We are going to spend as little MP as possible here. Hydro pressure should do the trick. If it doesn't, I'll cry real tears. Double guard. We're probably going to get interrupted, punched a little bit, but we're now full HP. If the fight gives us a level up, great. We might be able to fight one more enemy in this dungeon. If it doesn't, I'm really contemplating not fighting the enemy. I'm really contemplating not fighting the boss. Oof. Oh, we're just a little bit of XP off. Maybe we can go find a fight, actually. I'm assuming there is another boss fight in here, by the way. There might not be, but I think there will be. Well, well, look at the time. I have other matters to attend to. I'll deal with you later. Is this a portal to the next floor or what? He sure likes to run away a lot. With an attitude like that, is he really a high-ranking officer? Whatever, I still need to find Crimson. I'm assuming this is a floor upgrade, right? What have we got here? Is this going to be a spore blocking me? Oh, it's an exit. What the hell? Is this dungeon done then, guys? Is it finished? Surely he's not in here, is he? Maybe the game's giving you an exit in case you don't want to fight him. Look how long this path is. There's one Digimon fight I wanted to go. Look at this. Oh yeah, another floor. So we have to choose very carefully if we want to move on or not. We can just autopilot it if we need to. Or we can go for the Crimson fight. But my only thinking is I don't have any heals, so again, if there's any form of nonsense in this fight, we lose. Unless this is just a bonus part of the dungeon, maybe, but I think Crimson is in here, I guess, right, guys, before I waste my time? Before I spend the next hour looking for a boss that doesn't exist. This is just like a... We have to go forward to find them, right? I'm going to take a couple of wild battles to get to the next level. We're going to need a little bit of XP. There's more here to finish in the area. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully level 30 will be enough to beat the boss. If it's not, then... Well, chat, we tried and we cry. Level 30, these guys are very powerful. It's just whether we get wrecked by nonsense or not. We should be okay, honestly. We're very, very strong. Very strong. It's just, will we be able to survive with the stamina that we have? Okay. He does actually... I've just realised Megadramon actually does genuinely pelvic thrust when he attacks. That's kind of hilarious. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. We win these? Nope. Attack missed, lol. Unlucky. I don't think this is going to give us the level up we need. It might. We'll see. Dr. Suck Jake Mom. Guard. Yarp. Also, remember when I bought anti-confusion items, guys, and then left them in the base before I left on this mission? Yeah, cool. Really glad I did that, by the way. When you buy 2 anti-annoying items and then forget to pack them because the game's method of packing items is so obscure. God bless. I'm getting toxic, I'm sorry. Hey, we do get the level up. Okay, perfect. Good, 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 good. Now all we have to do is get to the boss without getting clipped. Let's see if we can pull it off, guys. I'm pretty sure we're in a good way. We just need to find him. Which means we need to escape to the next floor ASAP effective immediately. There should be a boss corridor that we can see. The walls will change and then we'll know that we're on the right floor. I'm assuming it's not too much further. Maybe like floor 14, 15? Ideally we would find it sooner rather than later. Not trying to step on any bombs either. Okay. I'm out. Have a good stream, guys and gals. Thank you, Cherry, for hanging out, dude. It's been great having you. He has no pelvis, but he must thrust. Wait a minute. I'm going to try and run from this fight. Hopefully it'll let me escape first try. Please, 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 please. Don't attack me. Woo. Almost mega level 2. I know, we're nearly there, guys. It'd be cool if the boss could give me enough XP for the level up, but I highly doubt that's going to be a thing. We're going straight into the portal, no messing around. I could potentially look for a HP driver, which might actually be the difference between life and death, but... Okay, we are pretty deep right now. Titan bunker, floor 14. I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. Doing really well, guys. We're doing really well. Back up in the club, like fuck everybody but me. Body but me. Streamed a lot longer than we were supposed to today, guys, but it's been a good Monday. It's been a very good Monday. I'm actually thinking about taking an extra day off soon. Just randomly on one of my stream days. Might do it on Tuesday, i.e. tomorrow. I'll wait and see. I got a lot of work to do for editing on Wednesday, and I don't want to leave myself high and dry to do it all in one day. So I might actually take tomorrow off, but we'll see. Right, this is a big fight, guys. It looks like it's a boss. A super boss. We don't have any heals. Whether we can beat this guy or not, I don't know. I'm going to just make a save file, and honestly, if it all falls apart, then so be it. But let's just give it our best shot. The save state is actually working this time as well, by the way, so... Okay, here we go. So it's finally time, says a voice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Crimson! Here he is, guys, the man of the hour. Hello, J-Cram, I am Crimson. I've heard a lot about you in reports handed to me over the course of our campaign. Even Damien and Volt have reported on you directly. Very impressive job so far. Crimson, I've heard you used to be a guard tamer. I'm here to capture you and bring you back to the city to get answers. Capture me? To get answers? There's a much more simple way for you to get answers from me, J-Cram. You mean I can text your mum and ask how small your peepee is? No, that's not what I meant. All you would have to do is join us and become a member of the Blood Knights. I'll ignore what you just said. This one time. Damien tried that on me already. I declined before and I'm declining again. I'll take you down right here. So be it then. If you want a fight, then I am more than happy to give you one, J-Cram. I hope you're fully prepared for this. Don't disappoint me. Right here, right now. Huh. Oof. Phoenixmon, Redramon, and Woodmon. Wow, this is beautiful. What a squad. Very, very, very awesome. Holy moly. So we have... Oh, dude, this is so sick. So, Phoenixmon, being the Phoenix, probably has healing capabilities, but probably is the strongest member, as the middle enemy often is. Redramon, probably going to be super fast. Woodmon going to be a bit weak, kind of tanky, slow. I don't think Woodmon's going to be doing too much damage, but it will heal slowly. We probably want to focus Redramon first, but then if Phoenixmon does have a heal, which it probably does, we should kill it. We should kill it ASAP, effective immediately. I think Evil Wind is good for reducing speed, so let's go ahead and apply that immediately. Water is also very good on Phoenixmon, being what I would assume is a fire type. So next up, we have to be kind of careful, though. We could interrupt and go straight for the Cat Punch Jugular, but I think we need max damage. 66% chance to injure is probably great. I don't think we're going to get better than that. I think we're going to try and cripple Phoenixmon first, but in a long fight, this could be scary. I just have to assume that she's got some sort of heal. I don't think Redramon will have the heal. But honestly, I can't know. Thundercloud counterattack could be nice for paralysis. Maybe make her miss a move if she does any AoE or if anybody does any AoE. Or we could just go for the Genocide and plant that on her immediately. Just take the healing capabilities away from her straight away. Do I have any other water moves? Nothing that is actually useful. Okay, we need to get lucky with some of this stuff. I think we do this on her. I'm going to target Phoenixmon, which I never normally would do. Let's see how we get on here. Oh, good. Really good. Yeah, nice start. Really good start. Alright, Evil Wind applies. That's good. It's going to slow these guys down a little bit. Got some drama. Not doing too much damage, of course. Woodmon with a counterattack. That's a paralysis move. That's very unfortunate. So that's going to cripple our AoE for the time being. Good to know. Alright, so Woodmon's got paralysis. Now I'm probably going to spend 8 turns in a row missing every move because that's how the game works and is really fun. Starlight Explosion is AoE, surely. Oh no, it just hits one target. Okay. What's this guy doing? Vulcan's Hammer is AoE. Okay. So Phoenixmon doing the vast amount of damage, this guy doing AoE chip damage. We do have heals to combat that though, so as long as they don't heal, we should be okay. Phoenixmon's injured as well here, so I think we just go for the Jugular if we can. I don't really want to use too much water, but the speed down is quite nice. Maybe we just go for... I Chance to injure. I think we just do max damage for a cheap deal. Ground 0. Oh no, that's random. Okay, Heat Viper, if it can land, would be cool. I get really good value on my AoE water attack, but I think it's going to miss. Okay, do you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go for it. And then after that, I could go for the injury with Cat Punch. If the dog on the left is going to do AoE, then I could actually set up some counters as well. I think we just need to keep applying injury to Phoenixmon and try and take her out. But we could get away with Thundercloud if we wanted to. Maybe I could proc Thundercloud. Yeah, we could paralyze Raidramon with a guarantee, use their own medicine against them. Would that even be beneficial, or should I just go for the Jugular though? I also don't know if these guys have healing capabilities. Let's go for it. Let's apply it and see if we can get away with it. It might be useful. It might make Phoenixmon miss a turn. Attack missed. Classic. He was paralyzed, so whatever. This has to do big damage. 66 is okay. Not bad considering she was injured. And of course he doesn't do AoE damage this time, he does single target. Which means I don't get the... Oh, unless... Yeah, okay, we do. Okay, so he's going to be paralyzed for a turn. We'll see how his paralysis works like mine. I've already missed a turn. Phoenixmon luckily misses, which is great for us. And Woodmon's going to do some... What is that? Weak damage to a single target. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Right, now we just have to pray that we don't get shit on here. I'm just going to go for it, guys. I think we just go. Smiley Bomb, 1.5 AP on the counter. I mean, it's asking a lot, but it might actually be okay. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. I don't think it will, but we'll try. Kaiser Nail, we're just going to keep going, and you are going to do this. Right, let's see what happens here. We want to kill the Phoenix ASAP. I'll worry she has a revive. I don't know. I've never seen revives being used yet, but it might happen soon. We're faster, which is nice. We're doing good damage here. The healing debuff has been applied now. If this hits Kaiser Greymon, we're laughing. It doesn't. Unlucky. Attack miss because he's paralyzed. Okay, we do actually get it, which I'm very surprised about. Smiley Bomb not going to do too much damage, unfortunately. Oh, actually, 76 is pretty good. Pretty substantial. Way better than I thought, actually. What the fuck? I wonder how much damage that would have done if she had actually tanked. If she had attacked him and procced the counter attack. That would have been huge. Alright, Phoenixmon pretty low here. We did actually get away with this. Maybe we just try this twice. Can I get away with AoE? I'll try Evil Wind here just to see if it works. I'm going to do a Kaiser Nail. I think Interrupt, maybe? Maybe we do an Interrupt. And then you can do Heaven's Heal on the party. Just to keep everybody topped up. Attack missed. Still paralyzed. We managed to get the last turn off though, so it's not so bad. I don't think we have enough damage to kill Phoenixmon here, which is maybe a mistake. Maybe I should have killed Phoenixmon and then attacked the rest of the team, but... Yeah, we will interrupt. I don't know if this is enough to kill it. I don't think it is. The injury might save us. 54 is not enough. Damn. That was weak. Hey, Ben Willie. He's missed again. Okay, we're getting lucky with that at least. At least the game does pretend to love me a little bit. Alright, so he's not been cleansing the paralysis immediately, which is really nice. I'm very grateful for that. Unfortunately, my paralysis is still a pain. I guess we could technically anti-freeze once. And then probably Evil Wind, but I think that'll just proc the thing again. Might not be a good idea. If I cure his paralysis with the gun, we land this attack, it probably kills Phoenixmon and applies the speed debuff. And then I think we just try and take out the dog after this. This is going pretty well so far. We just need to try and keep pace. We gotta get on top of this fight before it gets out of hand, though. And again, I think I'm scared that Phoenixmon does have a heal of some kind. This is gonna hit the dog, which he's probably gonna counter-attack now, I think, right? Okay, no, that's good. This should kill Phoenixmon. Nice. Big. So now we just have to get through the dog. Okay. We've been kind of lucky with the lack of counter paralysis bullshit. Which is nice. Maybe we get the break? The injury? Nope. No injury. Still paralyzed though, apparently. That's AoE. Pretty weak. I don't know if he's on a rhythm based where he does like one turn and then 3 more turns and then back to the first turn and then cycles or not, but alright, we seem to be in a comfortable spot. Let's see if we can keep this going. I'm just gonna Heat Viper Raidramon and kill him ASAP. We could interrupt him actually. And then Crimson Nail, I think. Falcon's Hammer is 30 damage. I'm not taking my foot off the gas, man. I've done that too many times in games like this where suddenly you just lose, but realistically, there's very little room for us to fail here. That's huge. Can you imagine if this guy did more paralysis shit in this fight? How annoying would it be? Okay, nice. Tidy. Should be okay now. The question is this the only fight here? Because I saw in the minimap there are 3 targets in this area that we're in, by the way. You know when we're fighting Crimson? There's 2 other Digimon Beetles behind him. 2 other enemies at least. I don't know if they're Crimson Knights or if they're random Digimon or if they're just like bugs. I don't know. We should probably take this somewhat seriously though. I don't think this dungeon would have another fight behind this, but it absolutely might. And I want to be prepared for that if that's the case. Let's start... What we'll do is we'll get this guy low and then we'll stockpile some damage on him. Or we'll stockpile some HP after. I'll do this. And then I will do this. And then I will also... I'll just get my MP up. Then we'll heal at the end. A little bit of chip damage from Woodmon here at the end. We took an extra like 60 damage over 2 turns from him. I should have procced the interrupt. Alright. We did it, guys. Let's see how much XP we get for defeating Crimson in our first bout with him. We'll see what he's got to say as well. 1,100 XP was earned. We are miles away from getting to level 31 and Mega though. 3339, 3339. Jesus. This game just does not care. Honestly, at this point, guys, maybe we just go Mega and don't evolve again. I don't know. This is crazy. Damien and Volt are spot on with the details they provided. J-Cram, it deeply saddens me that you won't consider joining. You've lost. Crimson, surrender and come with me back to the city. Leader Crimson. Here we go. Lieutenant Volt, Crimson, please. You can't waste any more time here. The army needs you to lead them into the first charge of File Island. I suppose our time together is up, J-Cram. You've gotten all I needed from it, so I'll give you back the Navi disc. Oh, we've gotten all... Okay, so sure. If you can get out of here, feel free to follow us to File Island. I'll be waiting. Is he going to leave as well? We don't have to fight you, do we? So we meet again, J-Cram. Too bad for you. You won't be going anywhere. I don't have time for you. Get out of my way. I knew it, dude. I knew they were going to do this. It is so degenerate. Hey, Chimeramon, Monzimon, Vermiliamon. Alright. 2 ultimates. Vermiliamon, I'm not sure if you're a champion or not. I think you are. Dude, it's so criminal. Right, okay, well I'm glad we were super careful, holy crap. Alright. Wow. So, we're definitely going to lead with this and get the slow off, the triple slow. And then we have to injure someone. Who are we killing first? Chimeramon, what is your main attack? It's just raw damage, right? But then the AI might be changed. Monzimon might have a heal. Vermiliamon is probably the kind of weak-legged tank. I'm scared that Monzimon has like some sort of confused love heart bullshit. I think we kill Monzimon first, although he's often quite tanky as well. Let's go ahead and just hit him with a full wombo combo. Alright, we're gonna have a fight in our hands here, guys. I can't believe they're making me do this. It's so crazy. Hornbuster interrupt. Okay, what does that do? Lowers tech power. That's not good. That's not good. That's just gonna slow down the fight massively. Can't recover HP. Good. I'd like to have gotten the injury off before these attacks landed for some extra damage. But we'll also reducing speed's fine here. Let's see if there's got any counterattacks in play, any nonsense. Assist from Chimera. Variable wave. Please don't weaken me. Became aggressive. I think that means he takes extra damage, does extra damage, correct? Injury is huge here. We need that really badly. Monzimon's going to assist. Neutralize. And he's got a heal. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, until we kill Monzimon, it doesn't really matter. So I think at this point, we're just going to go all in. Monzimon is probably in this game like a nature type or something. I don't know. Maybe a darkness type. No idea. We're just going to go all in and kill him ASAP. Effective immediately. We might even interrupt him, actually, to guarantee the hit on him. Is that a good idea? No. I think we just go all in. Genocide attack to stop the heals on himself. Hopefully we get priority here. Interrupt? No. No interrupt on Vermilion this time. Okay. Watch and learn. Hello, watch and learn. Welcome. Vermilion is perfect. I don't know what you guys mean. What do you guys mean by a perfect? They did that in the original game as well. Lol, I hated it. Kathy, pray for me. I'm going deep here. We haven't killed... Oh, we have killed Monzimon. I thought he was getting back up there. Calm down is good. 32 damage is quite a lot, but also winnable. Vermil Blaze. Single target, 14 damage. Perfect. Okay, winnable. Nothing too crazy happening here so far, guys. Nothing we can't beat. I think now we just have to kill Crimenomon as quickly as possible. So the quicker we can proc damage on him, we can start healing through this and make sure we don't have to do a third fight after. Which might actually be the case. We are just going to pick him apart as quickly as we can. We'll leave Vermilion alive at the end. It's going to lower my tech power again. It's kind of annoying. But also better that it goes on to one Digimon than the other two. And then that way we can at least stagger through the fight. Okay. Bloody dubs. What is it? Ultimate level in the dub? I have no idea. Is perfect what they call it in Japanese? Is that what you guys are talking about? Good injury. My goodness, guys. I never thought this was going to be like an actual gauntlet at the end. I thought beating Crimson was going to be okay, but they're really making us sweat here. Chimeramon takes very little damage, and now all three of our Digimon are injured. We have to kill him ASAP. We have to kill him. Kaiser Nail. I'm just going to keep applying regular damage. We'll worry about healing later. After we kill him. Vermilion being left alive will be fine. It looks like it's stable. The fight looks like it's stable. Unless there's some BS that I haven't detected yet. The injuries are annoying. Because it means we're going to take more damage than we need to, but so will he. He's injured. This is our Chimeramon. This should hurt a lot. 80 damage raw. Sick. Kill him. I don't know if this is enough damage to kill, but it's going to get him hella low. We could probably interrupt for the finish. 26 is good. Okay, Megadramon tanking like an absolute chad right now. Right, I don't really want to take my foot off the gas here. I'm probably going to Evil Wind once, and then I'm going to interrupt, and then we're going to probably Genocide attack. I probably don't need both of these, honestly, but I don't want to chill. I don't want to troll either. Okay, let's just do, like, Mega Flame here. And then we'll heal up, get our MP back, heal up, and then we'll prepare. There might actually be a third fight behind Vault. Damien might turn up again, and we might have to beat Damien for the 19th time. Or maybe Jimmy's going to be a fight or something. It goes Baby 1, Baby 2, Chilled, Adult, Perfect, Ultimate. Okay, so Ultimate is what basically Champion, right? I'm not going to interrupt you. And any dub in Training 2, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate. Yeah, that's what I basically know. That was the European dub as well. Although I guess it was all the same, right? English dub. Okay, guard, and then we're going to do a big heal here just to keep everybody topped up. We should be good here, guys. We should be good. I can't imagine doing this. Imagine as a kid, you beat Damien in this area, or whoever the mini-boss is, then you continue on, you fight Crimson, you somehow beat him, and then you've got this waiting on you behind him. Disgusting behaviour. Now, the dungeon does give you an exit, as if to say, hey, if you want to get out, you can, you know, take the exit, save your progress. But, like, you'd have to then go through 12 floors of misery all over again. Which, admittedly, wouldn't be bad if you were running from all the fights, but still, it's kind of troll. I guess we're getting our HP back. Swings and roundabouts, though, really. Interrupt. Okay. Feels vital to win well. I hope so. I think so, Jim. Alright, good. Holy moly, these fights, man. We don't have to be as careful with the next fight, I don't think. 1021 XP earned, which takes us down to 2318. Very welcome. Alright, guys. Are we done here, or what? Oh, you're a fearsome enemy. I have to hold you here as long as possible. I can't fall. Your Digimon can't fight anymore. Just give up. No, they can still fight. They have to. Wait. Lieutenant. This is insane. Oh, it's Warriors. Oh, Mega Siegemon. Lieutenant, you've done enough. Go with the rest of the army to File Island. Your skills will be needed there. I will hold this tamer here at any cost. Goodbye, old friends. I need to get back to the city quickly. As long as I'm here, you won't be leaving. Is there 3 Digimon here? There is. Mega Siegemon, Octomon, and Gessamon. Okay, slightly more reasonable. But still a bit of a pain. Alright, who knows what these guys have got packed up their sleeve. Water loses to darkness, guys. Is that correct? Yes. We need darkness. So anything that can do, like, dark damage would be good. Fire attack, not so much. Maybe we Evil Wind just for the slow to get started and see what that cooks. And then we can just go with the same thing every time. I don't have much dark damage here. Forbidden Trident. 33% chance. I mean, it's always going to be Kaiser Nail. Who do we go for, though? Who's going to have the bullshit? Octomon, maybe? I feel like he's going to have some crazy confusion trash. Gessomon might as well. Let's go for the potato. The good news is... Crimson Nail is darkness, which is super effective here, so... Assuming these guys are all water-based, this should do decent DPS. No interrupts. Let's see if the counterattacks come through. Oof. Alright. Hopefully this fight is not as hard as the others. No counterattacks, no interrupts. Just raw damage from the enemy. Maybe some healing, perhaps? Waru. Thunder Javelin. No paralysis, please. Okay. It hits a single target. That's fine. We can take that. We want an injury here if we can. We don't get it, but we do a shit ton of damage. Okay. Scissor Arm might be Death Pen? Yeah, defense down. Okay. A little bit scary. What does the potato do? Ink Gun. That better be some... Yeah, dude. If that was like Confuse or Paralysis, I'd have been sad, but this seems okay. At a glance, it seems okay. I think we might be alright. Let's go ahead and just tidy this up nicely, though. We don't really want to get caught doing any dumb shit here, so... I think we just heat Viper here. Do we? We heat Viper. And then we're going to move on here. We're going to go for a Gessomon next and stop him from debuffing our Death Pen. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to script a Cat Punch interrupt just in case. Then we're going to do Vulcan's Hammer across the boards. Just to guarantee that Octomon dies here. And then we're probably going to do a round of healing after this. This might even kill the squid. That might kill him. In which case I can keep my interrupt cooked. No, he makes it out. Good. So now the squid goes down. We're going to interrupt Gessomon next, okay? The little white guy. Not him. We're not going to interrupt this. We let this land. Kinda sucks, but whatever. Can't get away from it. We interrupt these. We're going to kill this guy next. There can't be another fight after this, surely. There can't be another one. That would be rotten. Oof. What a dirty, dirty gauntlet. This took way longer than I thought it was going to. I was supposed to finish my stream at like 7 PM. Right, so how do we fix this? How do we get out of here in a way that is healthy and happy and everything's going well? We Heat Viper this rat. We do an interrupt cat punch for him, and then we heaven seal the whole team. Get everybody back up to fighting standards. Then we just have to worry about MP regen. This is good. Does he get up from that? He does. Alright. Our Digimon are very powerful, guys. They're almost mega. They're very, very strong. But if you didn't play this fight well, if you didn't play this gauntlet correctly with the heals and the MP regen, it could be a really bad time. It's a good stream today, bro. The content was juicy. Thanks, club. Means a lot, man. Thanks. Alright. Kill this guy. Can I ask a question, chat? And this is purely for time saving more than anything. There's not another fight after this, is there? Do I need to now build up my MP, or can I just finish the fight? If anybody knows the alternative mod very well, please let me know. And if so, I will just finish the fight nice and easy. I think we can probably go all in. There's nothing else here, thanks. Alright. Just purely for the sake of time saving. I don't want to spend another fucking 10 minutes healing up everybody and waiting. Okay, Crimson, or sorry, Chaotix, thanks. Thanks, I'm sweating, be giving it my all. Alright. Chaotix, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Good. Dude. Chaotix are... You know how you're talking about speedrunning this game, man? Holy moly, man. It's a long game to speedrun, dude. It is a long game. This shit could trip you up so much, man. So crazy, dude. Holy moly. Right. Just finish him off here. Do a Giga heal onto this guy to make sure he definitely survives. We want to make sure we get all the XP. All of the XP here. Hopefully we get a decent chunk. It's probably not going to be more than 1,000 like the other battles, but it might be. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe they give us like 1.5. Again, we're not going to see Megas today, guys, but we will see Megas next time. For sure. Not unless we get like 3 XP chips for free at the end of this area or something. If there's like a chest with an XP chip, maybe we can do Megas today, but it's never going to happen. Like a 1% chance. Right. Time to kill this guy. Let's do... Yeah, sure. Alright. A rookie shows up after this, lol. Just Numemon comes crawling out of a corridor and is like, 1v1 me, bro. Not you, Numemon, not you! Bonk. Alright, I think we made it. Well done, everybody. DJ, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Wow. Oh, we look at 600 XP for that. What? 600 XP! For killing... I know it was the potato squad, but come on, man. What? Really? That feels like a robbery. Alright, not that it matters, guys. We did it. Anything to say? No? Alright, Titan Bunker, 14 floors. We're done. Get me out of here, boys. Whew. Excellent work today, guys. Excellent. Very good. Right, what we are going to do is we are going to save our game immediately. And I think we just leave it here for today, guys. We'll pick up everything the next time we play. We could obviously go talk to Blue Falcon, which is something I always do in this spot. I always go talk to the leader so that the next time we play, we're just going into a new dungeon, right? But because we've streamed for so long today, because my recording is already quite long as well, I'm just going to cut my recording here, and we're going to pick this up the next time we play. Now, normally I would stream on a Tuesday, which is tomorrow, but I actually think I'm going to take Tuesday off, guys, just to give myself a bit of leeway and to relax a little bit. So what this means is I'm going to be off Tuesday, I'm going to be off Wednesday, but I will be back on Thursday, okay? So the next 2 days I'm going to be off. I'm going to be trying to do some editing in the background, keep on top of all my background jobs, do some random mumbo-jumbo stuff that you guys don't care about. And I'll be back on Thursday, so that's my plan. Thank you to everybody who was here today. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Make a little save file. We'll go to the Digimon Center to cool down. Normally we do stream tomorrow, guys. Normally, I actually have a Tuesday schedule in at the moment. A Tuesday stream scheduled for tomorrow. But I think I'm actually going to be not live tomorrow. I'm going to take a day off, and I'll come back on Thursday. So if you guys want to find me, I'll be here Thursday, vibing with you guys, grinding with you guys, getting to Mega with you guys, and also pursuing the next part of the game. So if you just want to find that, come see me on Thursday. To the YouTube guys that are here, thanks for watching. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know. I'll see you in the next part of the playthrough, which I think will be episode 12. Bye guys, see you later. Maybe episode 13, I don't know.